Hi, everybody. I always love holding the weight for a second because she's always like so anxious.
He has to count me in for my show, so I steal in at that last 5 second mark.
Yeah, and he likes to do it too. So we're just like.
Pretty much every show I'm on, I do some variation of this while waiting for the cameras to go live. So I'm sorry if I ruin everything.
I found a mini that daps. Like it's
what?
like
The best mini in the world.
Yeah, I'll find it for you before we finish.
Yes, please.
All right, welcome to Fury's Fate, brought to you by Dungeons and Dragons and Maze Arcana. This is the season finale. We are down one player and.
He's so important. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's tough not to have a cleric, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to our entire first season.
So, when we last left our compatriots, who will announce themselves right now, Ryan, why don't you start?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I play Imporo.
Hey, I'm Sig, and I play Lepad.
Hi, I'm Kim. I play Eden.
Hi, I'm Dodger. I play Reef Ambrose.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'm playing Captain Dorigas.
You look like that Dodger girl.
Is that Dodger girl?
I get told that all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to mistake you.
No, she's announced recently that she's pregnant, and I'm obviously not. So.
Or wearing
come
a
on,
shirt
guys.
that says like baby boy.
I don't know what you mean.
Quick, dap the sides.
Quick, distraction.
All right, so when last we left, Yishnok had selflessly barricaded himself into the pirate's hideout in order to give you a moment of reprieve behind a false doorway that he then locked a bunch of people in.
Still unclear.
Yeah. While you all ran after a gnome through the darkness of a tunnel off the eastern shoreline of Cholt. So the last thing that you all did was basically pull a reverse Neo Matrix on a guy. Where like Agent Smith did that like 7,000 man dog pile and then Neo came out of it. This guy did not come out of that. You guys just...
He came out in pieces.
Yeah. Now Lepad did manage to grab an eye patch from him that was jewel encrusted, so he no longer has a large nasty knife wound over your eye. Did you put that on while you're running?
Well, we ended like right at the end. So
yeah,
no,
you snagged it.
I did. I just snagged it.
All right. Doesn't matter. It's in the dark anyway, so. So, of the people that have... who's in the lead right now? Who's running?
I was in front when we ran.
All right. And as you make your way through the tunnel chasing after the gnome, you realize that it's getting darker and darker and darker, and your human eyes are struggling to adapt to what is becoming almost pitch black. I would go into a long, beautiful scene description, but you can't see it.
Imporo, globe, light globe.
Snow globe.
Snow globe.
Snow globe. Oh, that one does not work. How about drift globe? Drift globe.
Cool, yes, that's the one.
The globe.
He's like running through the thing. He's like, I don't know what you want.
I don't.
This
This is not working.
No, it's cold and dark.
There you go.
All right, so the drift globe illuminates, and I believe you're pretty close to the back with only Lepad behind you, so it's probably bobbing just over Lepad's head. The light maybe a couple of feet in front of you as you're moving down the line, trying to avoid any stonework or things left behind. What is our march order right now?
I think I would fall back a bit because I can't see without the light, so.
I think I would try to run really fast knowing what's happening. Like I want to go almost like in front, like I'm not even waiting for anybody.
Sure, if you want to get in front, go for it, my dude. Because I can't see, so I'm just going to hold everybody up,
I
tripping
can
on stuff.
see. Should
That's
I
true.
go in the back or the front?
Front.
The front.
Okay.
Everybody else for Eden to run up to the front.
Yes.
All right.
So you see.
find the best traps that way.
Oh, I'm so good at so good at trap finding.
Stay in character, guys. We got one episode left. It's going to be great.
Oh, are we in the game now?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You guys are running. So, as you guys are rushing through the halls, let me get some different music.
All rushing music.
As you guys are rushing through the hall of what is actually just a hollowed out tunnel by probably thousands of years of the tide coming in and rolling out, you have aligned yourselves with Emporu running as fast as he can, still not outpacing the incredibly athletic swimmer's build of Eden. Doriguez, are you in back here? As far as I've got right now, I've got Eden, then Emporu, and then Reef, Lepad, and you?
No.
All right. So the drift globe kind of bobs up and down over Reef's head as Emporu struggles to keep up with Eden. All of you moving through this this very tight enclosure. Eden, roll me a perception check.
That's a 12.
Good start. So about 5 or so minutes into this jaunt, you notice laying on the ground a half mask. One that the gnome was wearing previously.
Should we stop and look at the mask?
You tell me, dude.
Okay. That gnome's mask is on the ground. Does that mean he's around here?
Did
he
you
drop
stop
it
or are you
running?
yelling this?
I'm yelling this.
Okay, so you pitter-patter straight past the
Yep.
the
Just
mask.
past the mask.
Mask!
I know.
Look at it. No, you can't.
I grab them for the mask.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Right. Dirty 20.
Okay,
Nice.
you snag it, pulling it up along the way. Reef doesn't even have to adjust as she's keeping pace with you. The next thing Eden sees is the faint green glow of what kind of looks like stars in the distance of the tunnel. You would guess maybe these stars are millions of miles away, but they seem to be bobbing up and down in the darkness.
All right, we have to stop.
As you stop, Emporos pops into your back and everybody pancakes up.
Three Stooges effect.
Yeah.
You skid to the stop, everybody else pancakes behind you, and you watch as the stars continue to bob up and down, every now and then stopping, seemingly getting brighter, and then disappearing for a little bit before they start to bob up and down into the future, into the distance again.
Can anyone see the lights besides me?
Nope.
All right. I don't know what that is. I don't know if any of you can see this, but there are green lights that seem far away, but I don't know what they are. They are bobbing. They are getting bright. They're disappearing. Are these bugs? Captain?
I can't see anything. Can you see anything?
I don't see anything.
How far do they look?
They sound
They
like
seem far away,
something
but
bad.
I don't think they are.
Could it be a trap?
Could it be creatures?
Maybe.
Do you want me to check it
Yes,
out?
We should probably go ahead and make sure.
Okay. With the snow globe.
This floating globe.
With the snow globe, I'll kind of get in front and walk. If I walk, because I assume in normal light is when I can be checking for traps while moving.
Yeah.
If I'm walking much slower, can I check for traps and do just as well?
Yo, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I want to do that.
Okay.
The
What do you-
globe, the globe puts out normal light around.
It does put out normal light
sick.
in a 20-foot radius, I think, around it.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to stay with Emporo. It'll flow behind him. So if you want to
Oh,
bring
okay.
him, you can.
Well, we
Do
can
you
walk
mind
to.
walking with me?
Yeah, I will walk with
Okay.
you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You
As you guys start to make your way out a little bit further, you scan the ground or ahead, or what are you looking for?
I just wanna keep an eye out for traps, and I also want to see if, as we get closer, I can see what Eden has described.
Okay. You do. For maybe 2 seconds before it seems to whip to the left and disappear.
Okay. Can I? I can't use eye for detail unless I can actually see the area it's in, right?
Well, Eye for Detail also has you can listen for things as well. It's something. It's the ability to spot something or hear something that's hidden.
Right. Yeah.
Which this would probably constitute something that is hidden because you can't see it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna make a wisdom check and see if I can tell if there's something out there.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check. While she's doing that, since we jumped right in the game, I had forgotten to remind everybody about the raffle that will happen right after the break. A fully signed by Fury's Fate and Sirens of the Realms player's handbook. It is signed many times.
One of a kind.
Inside too.
Oh, so beautiful.
And it's also valuable as a player's handbook.
So many reasons to have it.
And pictures.
And back into the game.
Okay.
I got an 18.
An 18. So you can hear, as you strain, what sounds like the pitter-patter of little feet running through puddles, echoing from where you saw the green bouncing slivers, we'll call them.
We haven't seen any clothing anywhere,
Just
right?
a half mask.
Just the mask. Did you tell us that it's your dad or no?
You yelled about
Yep.
He shouted,
Cool.
"Where's my stepdad?"
I couldn't remember
Yep.
if that really happened. I lean over and kind of whisper and go, "Can your dad be invisible?"
I do not think so.
I
But
definitely hear someone walking around out there.
Well, it is also dark and he has the advantage. Well,
What's going on up there?
did you hear any particular noise in a particular direction?
I heard steps in puddles. But I can't see. I can't see over there.
A second longer as you strain again, you can kind of make out the subtle crashing of waves.
I want to start walking in the direction of where I hear the waves.
Okay, it's down the same tunnel.
Okay. Do you mind continuing to walk with me?
Of course.
So-
I'll gesture at everybody else to start moving
Okay.
behind us.
We'll
Okay.
follow.
We followed a short distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see in the dark?
No, just me and your snook.
I can't see much of anything at the moment.
I'll pull out the lantern.
You can hold my hands. I can lead you.
Aww.
Do you want to hold my
But
hand?
then you can't kill.
Oh
then,
no.
then you can't kill things.
That's true. We can make a chain, like in kindergarten. So I've heard.
And just have Lepad's feet dangling on the air. I think we're good.
The jokes echo through the cavern towards the sea foam revelry. You guys, well, I suppose you first. As you start to make your way around the corner, you can see what looks like a dim golden glow, but coming from the ground, almost as if a pool of pyrite were sitting in front of you.
What's pyrite?
Fool's gold.
Ah, got it. Okay. But there's nothing there. There's just glowing on the ground.
So far, what you see is just a little pool. It's glowing enough to light the room up, and you can see that there is something in the distance.
How far
beyond
away is it from me?
The pool, as you come around the corner, it's no more than 20, 30 feet.
Okay. Wait, the pool is glowing?
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
I was gonna ask if I can see, but I think I'm
You're not
about
up there
to.
yet.
Whoop.
I'll kind of peer into the water. Can I see through it? Is it clear or?
Yeah, it looks like it is just a pool of water. It seems to have some aromatic vapors, as if it was like maybe a hot spring, but you don't really see any bubbling. It just looks like a golden pool. But the water isn't what's gold. It seems to be there little sparkles on the floor, as if maybe it was akin to like a Milky Way or a galaxy just laying below.
I want to like rip a little bit of fabric off of my shirt and dip it into the water.
When you do, almost as if you would spend a little too much time in the brothel, glitter seems to come up with part of your shirt.
So the shirt's just glittery now. If I touch it, does the glitter like transfer onto me? Oh no! It's like real life.
You know, you're not crafting herpes.
Are you missing any hit points?
No.
You're full up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like look at you like.
What? It is a.
I've never seen anything like this before.
A couple of moments later, the rest of you
I was wondering if we caught up to her neck.
make your way
Oh no.
nearby.
Well, let's see.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
What is
I-
it?
All of you can see that the room is now lit by this discovery, more so even than the pale light of your lantern or the off-white, some would call it egg-shell coloring of the drift globe.
It's a cold light, but it's a snow globe.
That's a cool light. This is definitely warmer, and when you touched, it felt warm.
So it smells. Is it a pleasant smell? It's a very pleasant smell. It
Smells almost
glows.
like
It glitters.
Roses and lilacs.
I wish Yishnok were here because he would jump in without thinking and then tell us what it is.
It only appears to be about maybe ankle deep for somebody with normal sized ankles anyway.
I put my hand in it just to see what effect it has.
When you pull your hand out, there's a slight sheath of glitter or sparkle. You can rub it back and forth, and you can actually feel some of the fragments of stone in it, as if it is pyrite. But are you missing any hit points?
Yes.
I don't like when he picks up dice.
You guys can see how much healing it gets, right? Right?
I'm sure.
Healing.
Well, we don't
Definitely
know.
healing.
What it is.
We don't.
You recover 3 hit points.
What?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. This is regenerative. So, this is very good.
I don't feel anything.
Well, have you been hurt lately?
I guess not. But it shouldn't like make me feel younger, right?
Does she look younger?
Oh God. Like getting
just put this
glitter
all over-
everywhere.
You just put
this
this all over
Turning
your
into a
face.
baby.
Now she looks younger. Streaked with glitter like a football player.
I'm ready for the clubs.
I would like to see as well. So I put my hands in and scoop up some, and I look at it.
It looks as though you've got some very clear water with little flecks of gem in them.
And
You're going to go that far.
I lick it.
You're going to imbibe it?
I just dip my tongue in like a cat.
When Eden smiles, her mouth is, I don't want to say tinted or tainted, but just like spackled with flecks of what essentially would be gold dust.
Is her mouth like glowing?
And it's not glowing,
Oh, okay.
but the light from the pool is definitely picked up and gleaming off of the flecks.
You have a glitter grill. Way to go.
And if you were missing any hit points, you would have gained 6.
Cool. I was.
You feel better.
You said it's about ankle deep.
It's about ankle deep.
Which
For
way
you,
do
it'd be
you know?
about mid-thigh.
I mean, I have no idea. Yeah, can I, like, what direction is there to go from here?
As you look up, you see the wide mouth of a cave. You see the ocean beyond it, waves kind of rippling in up onto a rocky shoal. There is not much else there to see between you and the horizon, except for a couple of glowing green flecks, almost decorated like her mouth.
That's
But
what I
this
was wondering.
along the side of a gnome's face. A gnome you recognize but is not your father. This one seems to have Cholton heritage. And turning to look at you, his eyes burn in the same acrid green color as the gems that seem to decorate his flesh. They look almost like small cutlets of glass all over.
I'm gonna reach in and start just kind of like.
I'm gonna do that some
Rubbing
more
it.
as well.
So you guys step into...
No, I said reach in. I didn't step into it.
I will step in.
Okay, so Eden steps down into the pool, and over the next few seconds, while this beady-eyed little gnome stares at you, you regain all of your hit points.
Yes.
Yours.
I feel great.
You do. You feel almost like a new sea creature.
I want to feel.
Lepad,
great.
as you touch the ground, or as you touch the water, you gain 4 hit points.
Well, I see her like feeling awesome, so I just kind of just jump in and start.
Rolling around.
You regain all of your hit points.
So
And am I gold now?
Yes.
Guys, I'm a golden grong. Look at me.
You did it!
You do that. You do this. I'm in charge now.
when I see the, how far is the gnome from me? Is he across the waters?
No. Well, there's a horizon across the waters, like open sea.
Oh.
He's at the edge of the cave, staring out, or I guess, spreading his time between looking at you and looking out against the water. Almost as if he has nowhere to go.
I hold the mask and I say, I believe this is yours.
There's no response.
Which side is he on?
Is he across?
You guys are at the back of the cave. He would
And he's
be
at the front.
somewhere in this. I guess we can
Way
go
over
ahead and
there?
reveal this.
Oh, very far away.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
large.
Now is that all water or is that stone? 'Cause of
It's a
the
mixture of stone and water.
Okay.
It is different than the water near where you are, which Eden is in.
I'm also filling a water skin.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm surprised you're not breathing it, but that's just me.
I could.
I walk towards the gnome.
As you walk through the water, you notice that you have to step up and then step back down as if this pool is a separated area.
Okay.
And this is more of a inlet. Close to the one that you guys lost a lot of your equipment from only a couple sessions ago. How far?
I'll follow him as well.
Me too.
I would also like to go.
I'll put the lantern away as I go.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
All right. You all make your way. How close are you going to get?
I get really close. I keep walking.
Okay. As you make your way closer and closer. Everyone else is following, yes?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
I'm gonna hang back just a little
Anything
bit.
attacks.
You see the glow from the slivers in his skin and the one eye start to spread to the other eye. You hear the crashing of the waves, almost as if you were in the waves themselves. Even though less than a little ripple makes it to your actual feet. This reminds you of the sounds that some of the water elementals make underwater. Some of the ones that you've fought against. And these slivers seem familiar to the two of you.
I was going to ask if they look like the pulse.
Before you would be able to ask the DM anything like that,
What would you
You
like us
hear.
to roll, good sir?
you hear,
Nah.
I have this tiny gnome.
This ain't right.
I am the Lord of Elements. I am the Tide Caller, the Sky Render. You reading off of my
Yeah, you
stuff
messed
here?
it up.
Did I? Ed, make me a dexterity saving throw. It's really hard to keep an eye on where your feet are
When you're reading
when you're not looking down.
Yes.
the
I have
word
an
of God.
An 8? If only you had fallen in that pool. You are prone. And you take 2 damage.
Is he still talking?
I mean, he probably stopped to laugh. But you see how your companions'
That was
footsteps quake under the very sound of my voice. Retreat, and I'll spare you.
Do we
And
have,
yes, you would recognize these as the same color as the pulse.
Are they glowy like the bejewels? The pulse is?
It's glowy on a level that I don't know Dodger saw but once inside a volcano. Or I guess Reef saw but once inside a volcano. And you have not seen since a certain priest and first mate? No. Captain in
Lieutenant.
training.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Okay.
do we have to go that way?
I mean, we're perfectly willing to just
Discuss this.
leave, is what I was going to say.
I would like to stand up now.
Okay. You stare at the ground as if it was spiteful for a moment before lifting yourself up, watching your footing. The gnome seems to whisper a couple more words in this dark, deep, guttural, almost chant. The shards and his eyes pulse, and he starts to grow in size.
Did you see the murals? Okay, this could be bad.
Is he like a large gnome now?
He would be probably about the size of you.
Okay.
at this moment. His size continues to grow as you consider your options until he takes up the entirety of the floor space and his head hits the ceiling.
It's not looking so great.
Oh! He's a big boy.
When his head hits the ceiling, you hear the familiar, for your group, sound of crumbling stone. And the earth seems to seize underneath his contact. When you spin around, you see that the tunnel behind the pool that you had recently tinkered with has now been blocked by rockfall.
All right.
So that's the entrance between us and the pool, or between the pool and the hallway where we came in? The pool and the hallway.
Oh, okay.
So we can still get to the pool?
So we can go
You
to the
can
pool.
still get to the pool.
Okay. This.
Well, you said you
I
would
mean-
offer us to leave, except that we now don't have a place to go.
You question the Lord of Elements. Leave! And he points back behind him. Or feel the fury of my ocean, my nature's wrath.
Oh, so we can leave that way.
I see what you did there.
Oh, okay. So let's go? Yeah?
Should-
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. We can
Yeah, we'll
we
just-
can go. I have your mask if you
guess.
want it, but this might be a little small.
What do you do?
Did you say you have beef with
I
him?
said I don't have a beat.
Great. We
now
have no
he's,
beef. We'll just.
now that he's-
We're gonna.
No,
What?
Do you
Not a-
have a problem?
No, but I could have sworn. Never mind.
Now that he's big, is he like that pulse shard? Is it still somewhere? Is it visible?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like his
Oh,
whole
that's right.
body is glowing with that, or just
Nope.
his face?
He's got the shards across his face, and his eyes glow.
I don't think I know what the shards are.
So it's a bunch of little shards of the pulse, not just one big one.
Yep.
I just don't know what he's doing with a bunch of pirates.
I'm wondering why. He's in charge of this group we're supposed to be stopping.
Right.
Are we leaving?
So if you are
Time is past!
okay,
We're not.
if you are a god, why are you in charge of all of these mundane people?
I am in charge of Jolt. My heart beats as the pulse.
Oh, okay.
I call the tide, and, almost on cue, a tidal wave comes and breaks against his back, smashing into the cavern, and everybody makes me a strength saving throw.
Wait, I like the water.
Oh,
Yes, and that does not make you immune to waves and its force.
whew.
I could be good at swimming through them. I
Mm-hmm.
think for this, you're going to say I'm not. Yeah.
I don't think you're particularly swimming at the moment.
Well, no. You can leap.
Okay. What's your strength save?
17.
You leap.
Are you mad at me today, Rudy?
Not at all.
No, your character would be much more hurt if he was mad at you.
You do manage to clear the wave, or at least stand against that tide. Lapad.
Natural 20.
Oh, the whisper. I got a 13.
17.
Okay. Lapad and Reef get carried away by the wave,
Oh, dicks.
slamming through the wall
To the pool?
into the pool.
points.
Oh, that's not too bad, right?
Well,
You take
I don't know if it will be.
only 4 points of damage each.
okay. All right. I'll take it.
And what do you do now?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about this death curse, do you?
I am immortal. What do I care?
I just didn't know. I have to ask everywhere. But we can also leave.
You remind me of someone who used to infuriate me.
Oh. Yes, I had issues with him. But now I have come back to try to resolve things. So if you're going to do things, it's not going to help. I'm trying to help your people.
dissolve you like the sea against stone.
Well, if you are the person behind Chalt,
He slams his hand down into the water in front of you. The entire area starts to quake. You all feel a little bit of dust, specifically above you, start to trickle down through the ceiling. Kyle, will you do me a favor and grab me that teal folder over there?
Yes.
I was hoping we could resolve this without combat.
Me too.
Yeah,
No.
I was hoping that too.
I wanted to try to talk my way out of it.
But, as a good DM, I always am prepared for when the players don't talk their way out of things.
Oh, goodness gracious.
This one?
That one.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, it's mysteriously on fire. You can't use it.
Oh, no.
Oh, now what am I going to do?
So out of curiosity, what's going on with that golden water?
So I know we took like 4 damage, but like
You're taking a spa day?
we're sparkly now, right?
You are both covered. I gotta sort Yishnok out here.
No.
You are both covered in,
Who, as far as I know, is dead.
as far as we all know.
Dead in Japan.
See, I only need...
That's what happens when you look like Godzilla and you go to Japan.
Poor boy.
those. That can go, that can go.
There we go. That's easy to read.
Those can go. Those. Yep, that one will stay. All right. You all feel the sprinkle of sediment cascade down over you from the ceiling. That hasn't happened yet, so we're away on that one. Lepad and Reef,
Yes.
you both get to heal 2d4 hit points. Would you like to roll them, or should I?
If you want, you can roll them. I only
Okay.
like, you know.
All right.
You get 2 hit points back.
Yay.
Reef, you're up. Sarge, you're on deck.
I want to get up. May I get up? Beep. And I want to like look at his. I guess I just want to figure out whether or not this is somebody who's been possessed by something, or if it's like a god creature that was disguising itself. Like, is there any way for me to like check for?
I'll let you do a history check. Do you remember the temple that you guys... Oh, that was something that your character... Actually, give me a history check, because
Okay.
this is something that your character
I was gonna
ran
say,
into
I've-
before.
Yeah, I did that before I was ever captured, so 19.
Okay. You know that the pulse, when it was in its entirety, can control the weather and the elements, and even it looked like create creatures or turn someone who doesn't know how to use it or someone who would abuse it into something possibly catastrophic.
Okay. I yell over to Sarge, do you think we can overload it? Because I assume that you can tell that it's what I can tell it is.
No. We may be able to chop it up.
What is his, can we tell what his body's made of?
It looks like he's made of rock and stone or coral or something.
Can I use my eye for detail to see if that's true?
We can take my word on it.
Okay, great. You said it looks like, so.
An amalgamation of those things. I will let you use your eye for detail and give you a freebie if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So normally you would roll.
Should I use it for wisdom or intelligence?
Let's do an intelligence check.
Okay. I really don't want to be the first person to attack this thing, so I'm just gonna try to get info. 10.
Okay. It does not take much for you to hear the sound of rocks shifting above you. And as you glance up with your bonus action,
Right.
you can see that they are indeed shifting as if loosening above you.
Okay. The whole ceiling?
Just the part above you. And as you look back at Lepad, the part above him.
Okay. Do I have enough of a turn left to like...
You still have half your movement and an action.
Okay. I want to grab Lepad and run us back out.
You have enough movement to... You're not really like snapped to a square right now. You have enough movement to grab Lepad and move about 5 feet.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, which way do you want to move? We'll assume that you're here. I'll let you grab Lepad if he's willing. And then you can move 5 feet in whatever direction you want to.
Let's move that way, closer
Okay.
to the rest of the group.
So you grab Lepad and move 5 feet this way. Okay. All right. Sarge.
It's not Sarge, it's Sajar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sajir, but yes.
Sajir?
But Sarge sounds so intense.
Yeah, it's better by that.
Captain Sarge. There's 2 titles.
I'm gonna run up to him, drawing my blades.
Okay. You draw your blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move 30 feet. Well, it's about 25.
25, fine. And I shall strike. See if I can actually wound him.
And you were wielding a magic rapier and a standard dagger, or?
Standard dagger.
Okay.
Let's just take care of this.
Oh, already fell.
He's lucky I'm not Satine. Lepad, you're on deck.
For 22 to hit and 19 points of damage on the first strike.
Said 19 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it actually seem to do any physical damage to him?
The rapier?
Yeah.
The rapier seems to chip away at something. Yes.
Second strike with the rapier is 27 for 12 points.
Okay.
And then I shall move away. Out of
With
his
your
reach.
bonus action?
Yeah, with With bonus action, I'm gonna do a dash and move me away out of his reach towards the wall.
This way?
Sure.
There?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. You guys watch as Rodriguez rushes forward, drawing his rapier. Seems to chip little bits off. The monster reacting in gargantuan stature to him. Not seeming to mind terribly, but definitely noting as Sarge makes his attacks and bolts to the left. Lepad, you're up.
Okay. Am I still prone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, stand up. Are we really going to fight this thing?
I mean, he already hit it.
It's too
Okay. How much movement do I have left?
You have half your movement. You have 25. No, you're the monk. You've got what? What's your total? 35?
35.
Okay, so you still have about 20 feet of movement.
Okay. I'd like to get in, like, sort of around that wall, like out of the pool here, and then sort of, yeah, just kind of over that way. On that side of the wall. Yeah. And is that dart throwing range?
You can throw a dart at him if you'd like to.
Okay. Oh crap! A disadvantage.
You didn't put on the eye patch, did you?
No.
He's too busy swimming.
Yeah. No.
Could you do it
Am I still
now?
gold though?
You are.
I'll,
Glittery, though.
okay. I'm gonna.
You're like a frog from the Spearmint Rhino.
I'll throw a dart at him. I don't know. Well, I'll wipe it on myself first. Let's see if that does anything. Wow, that is not going to hit. Because that was a 2.
Okay, you throw the dart and it plinks off of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Extra attack?
Yeah, I can throw another one, right?
Sure.
Okay.
How many darts you got?
Wiping it. Not many more. So we'll try it one more time. Cool. That's another 2.
You hit the exact same spot, and it plinks to the ground. In his random movements, he seems to crush it undertow.
Just wanted to get some
See what I did there with the
exercise
undertow?
into it.
I
That was
see
good.
what
That
you
was a
did
good one.
there.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. I guess that's it for me then.
Then, Eden, unfortunately, has not had the opportunity to move, neither as Emporu. But
Two people closest.
the dust falls where, I guess I gave you here.
Mm-hmm.
The dust falls and the rocks open up from the ceiling, creating new creatures.
Oh, come on.
And you can make me a dexterity saving throw. Kim and Emporu. I guess Eden and Emporu.
15.
You are able to jump out of the way of the rock as it falls.
Is he still touching me, though?
He's within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
13.
You are not. He lands on top of you, knocking you prone.
Oh.
And you suffer 7 points of damage.
This doesn't look good.
The one that's on top of you, Emporo, immediately rolls off of you. Think about like boulders that don't have a full form yet, but once they hit the ground, they bounce a little bit,
Okay.
roll, and then grow into their form. This one seems to be fixated on Sarge. Sigir. And the monster, Eden, you're on deck. So the, what are we gonna call the gnome thing in front of us?
Jonah's whale?
Jonah's whale.
I don't get it.
We're just gonna call him, we'll just go with
He called
Jonah
himself
at this
Jonah
point.
before.
Oh.
Jonah.
Sure, we'll call him
Call him
Jonah.
Jonah Hex.
Jonah scoops up a good chunk of the rock at his feet and slings it towards you.
Okay.
The attack roll is only going to be a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
You nimbly duck out of the way as an explosion of coral and stone smash into the reef behind you. Not the reef along the way.
And not reef.
Luckily,
Not reef.
my wonderful hat keeps the dust and dirt from flying into my eyes.
Yep. Eden, you're up. Emporo, you're on deck.
I'm gonna start wailing on that monster by me.
Okay. You turn around and slam into that monster with a crit.
I have, yeah, I have a 34 to hit and
Whoa!
15 damage.
Uh-huh. You watch it crumble
Bye.
underneath the swing of your weapon.
Cool. I'm gonna go for the other one next.
You turn.
And that is,
I thought she was going to roll another crit.
that's a 29 to hit.
29.
Oh.
And that is a 19 damage.
Your trident thrusts into him, twists, and he collapses around it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I just kind of look at her like,
Anything else?
It's like that computer kid.
I'll shoot. I'll shoot a hand crossbow at the other one running away from me.
Okay, so you go to fire your hand crossbow.
And I have 19 to hit, 4 damage.
The crossbow bolt plinks off of it.
Dang it.
It doesn't even pay you mind.
Okay.
Emporu!
Okay. I use. Am I within range of the creature, or is it like not paying attention to me?
Are you in range of it?
You're behind it.
I'm behind it. Okay.
Which creature?
The tinier creature.
Right there? You're
Yeah.
about its ankles are clattering around near your head.
Okay.
So I don't know what range you're talking about, but it's pretty darn close.
All right. I would like to. I would like to use. I would like to use a shocking grasp.
Okay. You reach up to shock it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make me your attack roll. Also, were you missing any spell slots before?
Only one.
Which one?
I'm 3rd level.
Yeah, nothing happens. Go ahead, shock and grasp.
Right. That would be a 15.
A 15 is not enough. Well, you're actually... Nope, he's got no metal in him. 15 is not enough.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
And actually, that should have been a disadvantage because you're face down on the ground.
I just kind of thought that was right next to the angles.
I'm letting
angles,
it go.
Yeah. At this point, I kind of. I use my movement to get up.
Okay, you still have about 15 feet of movement.
If I move, do I have to disengage?
You don't have an action to disengage with.
Ah, okay. So I'm gonna get hit regardless. Then I'm gonna get up so I don't deal with the hitting.
You already at? Do you want to try and move away from him?
No.
Okay. Reef!
Back up. All right, I want to activate my dash on my shoes.
Okay.
and
Oh, you also get...
Peace out.
you regain 6 hit points.
Oh,
My D4 are far hotter
sick.
than my D6 today. So you want to do what now?
I want to activate dash on these shoes, and I want to just so that it's activated for
Yeah.
this. So, that
So you're going to
oh.
dash, and it's going
I want to go like
kick on.
here,
Okay.
and then
They don't seem to even pay attention to you trying to leave their immediate area. You just run right past them.
Can I tell what they are looking at?
They don't seem to have faces. contrary to minis.
They're, oh, well, I guess if everything in a round is happening in like 1 second or whatever, I guess they haven't started moving toward anything either. What do his eyes look like? Do they look like they're also stone, or do they look like
just glow.
eyes?
He definitely has two. He's got a face. But Jonah Hex is an appropriate, like, the scarring that Jonah Hex had all over his face, like that side of his face, is probably
was very
appropriate.
smart.
Okay, I want to try to use insightful fighting on him.
On the big guy?
Yeah, on Jonah.
Okay.
So that's
What's the distance on it?
It's a wisdom check against anything I can see,
Okay.
contested by deception.
All right.
Or insight check, sorry. 16 for me.
All right. You do your best to notice all of his weak points and try to search for a place where you can land a blow. You think you have a pretty good edge on that sort of a thing.
Okay.
So as far as we're concerned, mechanically, it was successful.
Okay, great. I'd like to try and shoot a crossbow bolt
Nice.
into his eyeball.
Go for
and
it.
see what happens. Nope, it's a 1.
You gain a new scar
Oh.
as the crossbow
I
fires
hurt myself so
a
often.
hair too early, snapping the bolt, shooting splinters up into the air. You don't actually get a new scar just yet, but you got some splinter in the cheek.
Okay,
Maybe 3 or 4 little fragments of wood.
okay. Do I take any damage, or just... I'm just messed
Roll me a
up?
d6.
You had to ask.
Just trying to be fair, guys.
At least it's not sneak attack damage on herself.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Okay.
She's got whiskers.
Eden, you're up.
All right. Can I attack from here?
Attack with your crossbow for sure. Or you can throw your
It's
trident
like
if you'd like.
It says melee range 20 and then 60
For the crossbow?
for the trident.
It's not, no.
So that's
You
that
can
wrong.
throw it.
All right, I'll just go.
There's melee range, and then the 20-60 is the range. So melee, comma, ranged. Even if
Oh.
it's, yeah.
Okay.
A trident you can throw 20 feet standard, or you can throw it 60 with disadvantage.
I'm gonna just attack him straight on.
You gonna run up to him and attack him?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
No one's hitting him.
It's true.
You
I
rush
tried.
up to him,
Help.
I hit him.
wielding
Twice. Thank you very much.
I have a 17 to hit.
your first hit misses.
Dang it. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. I have a number. Hold on. It's over 30 to hit. Is that cool?
Yes.
14 damage.
All right.
Can I run away?
You can try to run away.
For my bonus?
Well, it wouldn't be for your bonus unless you have a feature that allows you to disengage like that. But your movement, you still have about 10 feet of movement left.
Can I try to move 10 feet away?
Sure. Which way would you like to try and move?
That way.
All right. As you try and move away from him, he slams his fist down close to where you're standing. And that'll be 14 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Where's that other thing? There it is. That'll be for 15 damage. And you continue, you make your way away from him.
Hey, don't get hit.
She yells out across the cavern as if it were a mystery to anyone if they wanted to get hit. You see, after he slams down on the ground next to you, he bends down and roars again across, shaking the cavern, just really spreading the vocal range all the way across the floor, and scoops up another ball of coral and rock This time flinging it at Eden.
Of course it was.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Woo!
Don't do
doesn't
that.
sound
You
good.
don't like that sound.
Oh.
That'll be 26 damage.
Oh my
Are you
god.
Good.
Nope.
What is your...
You know who I miss? Our cleric.
I missed Eric. Yeah.
Oh god.
You are tiny little sea urchin. And his turn's over. You're lucky you only gets to throw one of those.
Yes, we are.
The creature starts to move out of your reach there
All right.
and makes a little bit of a movement on you, and these two move forward.
They seem to be moving fairly slow at 10 feet. Or 5.
I don't know. You want to give me a perception check for your action?
He moved right towards me, I guess. That would be obvious, but
If you want to count his steps, sure. If you were Reef,
I don't have Reef's powers.
that's right, you don't. So Lepad, you're up.
Okay. So can I get to him and climb him?
You want to try and mount him?
Well, so I'm just
Look,
wondering,
pad,
like,
look,
with,
pad, look, pad.
with like, yeah, movements. I want to like climb up to his face and try to pop.
Of course you can try. Go for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to get up.
2, 3, 4, 5 is, let's see, that's the extent of your movement. You're still going to be about 5 feet short. No, I'll give you that. You're like almost base to base
Jump
with him there.
25 feet.
But you're going to run out of movement as you get to him.
Uh-huh.
So
I
you
wouldn't
try
be
and
able
grapple him, or are you going to try and wail on him? What are you going to do?
Get on that spot where you can't reach. Your arms.
Yeah,
Is there
like-
anything that I could actually pop over on the side and like hide? Any cover or anything like that?
Looks like there's walls off to the side somewhere, but it kind of
It's like
looks like
so
he's
far
got a
away.
pretty good view of the area.
All right. So I could hit him. How far do I get away when I disengage for a bonus action?
If you have movement left, you get as far as your movement is. You don't gain movement with a
I see.
disengage.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. I'd just be stuck right there, huh?
Well, you can use your bonus action to, well,
You know what?
Lepad, you have a feature.
Yeah.
If you studied, I'll give you 5 seconds to find
Oh,
it.
you know, what,
We're on the season finale, buddy. I
know,
can't help you
I know.
anymore.
You know what? I'll just. I'm just gonna attack.
Go for it.
Okay.
This gets you halfway there, by the way.
Huh?
Hint, hint. Go ahead, do your thing.
Rolling terribly. Well, that's attack number 1. That was a 4. Didn't,
That was a 4.
yeah.
What'd you roll on the die?
Huh? A 4?
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like a 13
Okay.
total. That is a crit.
Ooh.
All right. So your first attack swings a little short. The tip of your Yaquala plinking off, and the second attack lands home with a critical. Seeking out the weakness, you roll a 5 and what?
So it's 9. So 9.
What happens when
damage.
you crit?
What?
What happens when you crit?
Like, what do you want me to narrate? Or what?
No, I want you to roll the die twice as you
okay.
get for critting.
I don't know. I don't crit that much, so I don't know.
It's a special occasion.
So 5 for the second one. So 9 plus 5 is 14.
You don't get to add your bonus to the thing. Roll the 2 die,
Okay.
add the dice up, then add the bonus.
Okay, so that would first.
So you have 6 points
Yes.
of damage
plus
on the
4,
die.
So 10.
10 points.
Yes. And I would like to spend a key point and use stunning strike.
You did land the attack. Go ahead and try.
Okay, so he just has to beat the. You have to roll for it.
What's the number?
It's 14.
Okay. You do seem to stun him.
Hell yeah, dude.
Finally. And then I'll just land another martial arts flipper on him for the.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Because I can't move. Well, you know what? No, I can't hide right now, right? No, there's no hiding. I want to use my bonus action to hide. Can I do that?
You can certainly try.
Then I will certainly try.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
That would be a 15.
Okay. You can't tell whether or not his glowy eye that's sitting right in front of you can see you or not. So you think you're hidden.
Okay.
Sajir, you're up, and Emporo, you'll be on deck after something else happens.
Is it 5 feet to, to be able to strike that thing near me, or is it 10 feet to be able to move to strike that thing?
You would need 5 feet to move within attack range of it.
Okay. So move me 5 first to take a strike at that.
Go for it.
27 to hit
That hits.
for 19 points damage.
You slam your rapier into it and it explodes in a shower of rock and coral.
Sick. Bye, boy.
5, 10, 15. So I'll take 15 more movement to run up and take a second attack against Jonah. Actually, closer.
That's your
No,
base to base.
there. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And this one's just going to be...
Everybody be thinking about what you want to do on your next turn so that we make this move.
Ooh, nice. I got a crit.
All right, another crit.
For 15 points of damage.
All right. And now what?
I still have 10 feet of normal movement. So, oh wait. No, does the hat kick in?
Yeah, you crit. So what does the hat do?
Okay, so I get a third attack.
Ho ho.
For a 19 to hit.
A 19 is not going to hit.
Okay, and that misses. And I will take the other 10 feet of my movement away from him directly towards the back wall.
Where did I put your...
The hat.
Yes, I can't find it.
Did he send it to him through Slack?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have looked for it too.
Oh, I know where it is. Okay.
Somewhere else?
Yeah.
Now I see what I should have done.
Can you use it next time?
Sure.
You stunned him. You did good.
Yeah. At least I did something.
Yeah, did you roll that attack at advantage?
No.
Well, he's stunned, so you get one.
Oh. That's another crit.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I need to find that thing.
For another 16 points of damage.
Nice.
Let me know when you find it or when I can continue with what I was going to do.
I don't think you can actually move now.
Okay, so I was wondering. Let me know what I could do.
We will come back to you while I search for that.
Okay.
And if there, how much movement do you have left? If there's a
10 feet plus a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say, I know that what happens now is that you basically are in a Berserker rage.
Right, it's like a barbarian rage.
Yeah, I don't
for-
think you can actually move anywhere away from the closest target that you're on.
I'll check the barbarian thing. I thought it was just you had to
It's
attack
not that.
something. Okay.
It is not the barbarian.
If it's not
thing.
that one, then I don't know.
There is a very specific thing that I cannot believe I don't have right. I'm sure I found it.
Okay, good.
So,
Yes.
you now know that not only does your Buccaneers hat give you a +1 to hit and damage, but on a natural 20, the wearer will go into Berserker Rage, gaining an additional attack per round and +4 to their strength score for 1d6 plus 2 rounds. If another natural 20 is rolled, the wearer will enter Blood Rage, dropping their weapons and attacking with their bare hands.
Nice.
Attacking the closest opponent until all opponents are dead. and
Yeah. Blood
cannot do
rage.
anything but attack with their fists
Oh, no.
Okay.
until they
no.
are killed or a minute goes by.
Okay,
Your fists do count as +1 magic weapons.
that's nice.
Like to have it.
Yeah, well, then this will be shortly effective.
But you do have 3 attacks.
Yeah. I'm doing a monk thing like Lepad now.
Yeah.
You see Lepad and become inspired and/or intent on proving him wrong. All right, so that's what you're going to be doing now.
So it is.
I
Cool.
love it.
But you got a +4 bonus to your strength,
I do.
which is going to come in handy as
The surge.
another surge of wave rips across the floor, hammering into everyone. Make me your strength saving throws.
10.
3.
14.
9.
11.
Everyone gets picked up, wished back into the back, some making contact and hitting the creatures as they do,
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
slamming into everything on the way for a total of 10 damage.
To everybody? Ooh, okay.
10 split between us?
Nope.
That's a good
And
question.
Emporo, you are up. You also heal 6 damage.
Okay. I use my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my bonus action, I tug on my boots
Okay, you tug your boots.
and I throw a lightning bolt. I don't think I could line both one of the smaller ones and
You still have half your movement.
Then I move so that I can line all 3 or at least 2 of them in my shot.
Do not have enough movement to get to anywhere where you would hit all 3 of them.
Okay, then like 2, like that one and
Okay.
the big buddy.
All right, so you line up and you fire off your blast. Give me your damage.
Max damage with the boots, so 48.
Okay. You see your lightning bolt rip through the little one and hammer into Jonas, as it were, for 48 damage.
Whoa, nice.
Crackle, crackle.
Nice.
He did it.
And now what? Anything else? You've done action, bonus action. I think you've used all your movement.
I'm
Done.
I'm done. What?
And next up is the shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Sajir, Reef, you're on deck.
Stand.
Yes, you basically just stand and
Run at the nearest target.
start wailing.
Punchy time.
Punch!
What's damage is it for a fist?
Your strength modifier.
Okay. So no
It's
dice.
1 plus your strength
1 plus your
modifier.
strength modifier.
Amazing.
Unless you have something that changes that.
Not a thing.
All right.
4 plus 18 to hit.
An 18 is not enough to hit him,
Okay.
That's high.
but you got 3 attacks, so
Yeah. We'll see what the rest do.
speed him up.
No, that one's gonna miss. And that one's gonna miss too.
And you added your +1s to all those?
Uh,
And you got the +4 for the strength, so you're looking at...
+2 to hit from the strength, +1 from the hat, plus the proficiency. No, none of them hit. Those 3 misses.
Yep, so you got basically a +3 plus the hat gives you a +4 total.
No, the hat's a +4 to strength, not +4 to hit.
So the hat's giving you 4 to strength, but originally it gives you a +1 to hit and damage.
Right.
Right? So so yeah, you're right. That's
Plus
3. And then your fist also count as a magical weapon, so that gives you 4. You get +1
okay,
magical
so
weapon for it. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just as magical weapon. Okay, so +4 to that, yeah, but even with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all 3 of your attacks, you get up and start wailing on the back of this thing. Reef, you're now up.
Okay, I want to get up.
You
and
pop
then,
up. Go ahead.
Oh,
actually, Sarge,
Yeah.
you heal for 8 damage, and Reef, you get 7.
Nice.
Those D4s are hot.
don't judge me.
Hey,
Okay.
Getting it done. That's what I'm talking about.
I get up and then I want to basically, if he's stunned, can I use my rope of entanglement on him without him being able to resist, or can he still resist?
He's a little too large for your rope to wrap around.
If I just wanted to wrap around his ankles?
You can try to wrap around one leg. It would basically be the equivalent of like a puka shell anklet.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna boop, and I'm gonna try to shoot him in the eyeball again.
You still have quite a bit more movement if you want.
I don't know that I want to get too close to him. I'm the
All
only
right.
one out there.
You fire away. Is your crossbow magic?
No.
Okay.
Slack me that hat when you get a second.
20 natural.
Okay.
And then it'll be D4 plus sneak attack damage, and it's a crit. Is it my damage doubled then, or
Oh, did
how
you
does
crit?
that work? Yes, I crit.
So you roll the dice twice.
Okay. Sneak attack damage only once,
Nope.
or
All
sick.
dice.
Okay, great. Okay, so oh geez. 4 plus 6, 10, 14 damage first time. No, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage on the first one, and then
I'll give it to you at the break, Kyle.
Okay.
13, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 37 damage total.
All right.
Can I, with my crossbow thing, can I just use my crossbow twice in a row, or no?
No, not
Okay.
unless you have a secondary one loaded on your belt.
I see. Okay, cool. Then I'm honestly not sure what else to do. I guess I'll move over here.
Yeah, and you remember you clicked your boots, so you've got speeds.
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
double
yeah.
your movement on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do.
All right. The creature moves.
I guess I'll have to get an attack of opportunity.
Go for it. Swing on it with the fist.
No.
All right. Jonah just, I told you, I am the elements. And you see him scoop up another ball, pack it together, and bowl it down the wall. Basically straight towards Sarge. Which is going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
All right. Sarge nimbly, or more in a blind rage, just swats the boulder to the side. Eden, you're up.
Can I take a turn to just flop over and like hyperventilate the water into my body.
Well, you're gonna get 5 hit points right now.
Okay, I still want to do it.
Okay, you start to breathe in the glitter, and nothing else really seems to happen.
Are you kidding? I'm low on hit points. I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Then.
I won't even charge you your action for that.
Okay.
But there's half your movement.
Okay.
So you got about, my guess is 20 feet left.
I'll go this way then. Forward.
The word! You can make it to about here.
Okay. Do I have one more action, or am I at my bonus now?
You still have your action. You have not used that. You basically just used your move action to stand up.
I want to hit that thing.
You would need to use your action to dash to get a little bit further. Because you're 5 feet away.
Oh, I'm
Or
too
you can
far.
throw your trident if you want.
But then he's gonna walk away with it.
Maybe. Emporo, you're on deck.
Fine. I'll just shoot it with my hand crossbow,
Okay, go ahead, give it a shot.
which never works. 7 to hit. That's a fail.
Yep, it plinks right off the side of his arm, and he continues to amble along. Emporo, you're up, and Lepad, you will be not far behind.
I want to be able to move. Am I able to line up a shot between this small little elemental and the big guy from where I am through one of those?
A lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try that.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move into the water so I could heal myself a little bit.
When you step into the water, you do in fact heal.
Cool.
For 4 damage.
Cool. And lightning bolt.
And you let a lightning bolt rip, blasting forward, hitting the creature and this one. And what's your damage?
Okay.
How long do your boots last?
Ooh, jeez.
I
Okay.
think it's just a turn.
Yeah. So it's 18. 18, 15. 33.
33 damage rips through that creature. Sorry. Just needed to open the raffle.
Oh, yes.
So the lightning bolt rips through the creature and hammers into Jonas. You said 33 damage?
33.
All right. Nice little blast rips through Jonas, and the waves don't seem to come this round, but Jonas slams his fists into the ground, and dust begins to fall overhead. Lepad,
Okay, well, I'll stand up.
you stand and you heal. 7 damage.
Okay, so I'll stand up, and then I want to move. How far can I get?
Well, you've used half your movement. You have a total of what, 35?
Mm-hmm.
So you burn,
Yeah.
usually you round up, so usually that would be 20, so you get about 15 feet.
Okay, I'd like to dash over towards, like, that side.
Bonus action or action?
Let's say bonus action.
All right.
And then will that get me to the wall over there on the opposite side?
Is your 15, so you're going to get another 35 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, I would like to be right there.
Okay.
And then I still have an action. You know, I got like 2 more. I'll try to throw a dart at his eye again.
Throw a dart at him. You got your attack and your extra attack.
Nope. So it was a 2 and then a 19. Or no, not a 2. Well, it's 7 plus 2, so 9 or 19. Collectively. Either one.
18 doesn't hit.
No.
Cool. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, be tough.
Sajir.
Take a move action and bonus action to run up to him and punch him 3 times.
Punch away, sir.
Wow.
This is easy for you now. No choices.
Yeah. What am I doing? How do I get close enough to hit something? 17's gonna miss. 26 is gonna hit.
How many rounds is 1 minute of battle?
10. There's 6-second rounds.
For
Yeah, so
wow.
He's gonna
Keep
be
track.
punching for a while.
Why am I rolling dice? That would have been good.
I'm counting this as the 3rd round.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
that's
third.
right.
For 6 points, I think. Hold on.
So what'd you hit? Did you hit?
Yeah, I got.
What'd
a
you get?
I got a 26. to hit.
26 hits for 6 points of damage?
I'm thinking one quick check. Let's see, +1, +3, 4 points of damage.
All right.
And then third attack is a crit
A crit!
for
I don't have anything for those to do outside of that, so do me this. Roll me a percentile.
oh no.
If you get, I'll go ahead and state the odds right now. If you get above a 50, you will drop your rage. If you get below, it will add an extra attack.
82.
82. Okay, so your rage fades, the blood rage comes out of there. If you had dropped under that, it would have
Another attack.
but also extended another minute.
Yeah, double the range. Okay.
Wow, Kyle.
And I'm like, oh, this is not a good spot.
And you also scan to your left and see about 10 feet away from you, your rapier is just
rapier
laying there.
Which is luckily next to him.
All right, so
Yep.
Emporo- what do you got?
What healing did I get when I started in the healing?
Oh yeah. Good call.
Assume it's at least 2?
It was 7.
Okay.
So now you're standing there,
I run up.
toe to toe.
What?
You look down at your fists, which are pretty bloodied, cut from the coral, and
Oh, and I did 8 points of damage to him with that second shot.
8 on the second shot.
Yeah. It would have been funny if I would have dropped him.
Make me a save. Dexterity
Dex.
save. Dexterity save. Yes, evasion.
Great.
Dexterity save. Lepad was here, so he falls right there, and Sajir was here.
Yeah,
Something like that.
like that.
Ha.
The rock men fall and then start to constitute atop of each other. Eden and Emporo, I need dex saves from you as well.
I crit.
You crit. You leap out of the way just in time. What'd you get?
I got a 9.
I wish I would have been.
You take 4 damage.
I got max damage on that strike when I was rolling dice, but I didn't need to roll dice. That would have been a good hit.
And you're knocked prone. And you get crit, so you jumped out of the way. What'd you get?
11.
11 with your with evasion.
With
going on?
evasion.
Okay, so you will only take 3 damage
Okay.
after the evasion. All right, smoosh and Emporu.
Okay. I cast Scorching Ray.
All right, go ahead and cast your Scorching Ray.
2 on the one closest to me, and then 1 on the other one.
All right, you got 6 points of healing. You're gonna blast off your Scorching Ray. Go ahead and give me your fire.
Okay, so one of them gets 6 and the other gets also 6.
Did you hit them?
Oh, sorry. Let me see if I hit them.
They are kind of.
That would be a 19.
That is gonna miss.
No.
Oh, it's gonna. Well.
That's
okay.
one hit.
Okay.
You got 3 rays. Come on.
All right. That won't hit. And that won't hit either. Well,
All right.
that
You're like George Bush.
laser show.
All right. So you blast off a couple of glitter sparkles off the back of these rock men, newly constituted, and Lepad, it is your turn.
From here, I could definitely get to him and still have some movement to climb up to his face, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 is 20 feet. You could try, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try to do that.
All right. Give me a grapple check.
Do I just roll a d20 for that?
You roll a d20 and add your athletics.
Okay. That is a 20 natural, but I'll add the athletics.
Yeah, you're still gonna have to add it.
Yeah, 22 then.
Okay, not enough.
Really?
You try to jump up and grab onto him, and you slide down the very smooth stone,
No.
Okay.
unable to get any purchase.
Do I
Oh,
still
no.
have, is
You
that
still have
my
a bonus action.
Okay, then I will use my bonus action to try to melee.
You can't do it because you didn't do the attack action.
Oh, you have to
well, you
attack
know what?
first.
I will say yes. You actually did because a grapple is a special attack. You actually still have a second shot with your extra attack if you would like to try and grapple him again, or you can try and hit him.
Okay,
Any of
so-
those things will do.
So I can hit him with the Equal then?
You can try, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try that. So that would be a 24.
That hits.
Awesome, and I'm going to spend a key point to stun that guy.
Go for it.
So,
Burn that key point.
yep.
You're gonna get him again.
Yes!
Yes. Nice.
As I'm standing there, I'm like, it was a good distraction.
Oh, since he's nearby, do I also get sneak attack damage on that too?
You would get it on the equality, yes.
Okay, so how many d6 do I have to roll? 3?
Come on, dude.
It's 2, but plus the 1. That's, yeah, so I was right. That's just 5, 8, 11.
Plus.
Plus 4, so 15.
Gotcha.
And I still have the bonus attack, right?
You do now, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try to martial arts. It's not going to hit. It's 12 plus 7.
It's 19.
Yeah, it's not
Not
going
gonna
to
hit.
Question? He's stunned? Does the
He does get advantage.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Well, that's even lower, so it's not going to hit.
All right. Reef, you're up.
Okay.
Ed and you are not far behind.
I'm gonna get up and get away from that boy again.
All right, which way are you going?
I'll go like here.
You move all the way over there. He does not seem to make any move against you.
And then I would like to crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yes. I get advantage, yeah?
Hmm?
Okay. First one is 16 and 17, so neither one hits.
Nope.
I'll try to use my whip with my bonus.
It would tell you what. So usually that's going to go the other way around. You're going to get within 10 feet of him, and you're going to use the whip for the bonus action, or for the attack action. And then the way that your feet
Because I'm
work.
crossbow expert, I see.
So then go ahead and give me the attack for the whip, and then we'll move you back to the space where you were going to fire on him.
Okay, I see.
But this is an advantage, and that looks like it'll hit.
Yeah,
But
17,
go ahead and roll it again in
17
case you
plus
crit.
6 and 16 plus 6. So either way it hits.
Yeah.
And then 1d4. That's 11, 14, 17, 21, 24.
Damn.
That's Reeves' whip.
And that's what's like, taking into consideration stun and everything too.
All right. And then you move back a little bit and fire your crossbow. Pling, pling.
And that's it.
Splins off the way. All right.
they trying to get to him?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh
Yeah.
They're
no.
much faster.
Wait, yeah, why did they speed up? Don't stand on me.
Oh, that one was actually, yeah, because he hit you, so.
Oh gosh. This is like in a boss fight when the minions like give power to
Swarm.
the big
Yeah.
guy.
It's the swarm.
Eden, you're up.
I want to line break those guys.
Do it. Get up on your
First,
feet.
I have to get
Do you
up.
have enough movement after you get up?
But line break is its own.
It does
move.
require some movement to get there. You still have to fill the requirement of the movement.
Well, I have 35 feet of movement.
And then you have to spend half of it to stand up.
Right.
I will, because you have never used line break before, I
This
will
is
say
my
it
first
only
time.
took you 15 movement to stand up because I believe you need 20 movement to trigger line break.
I went to line break.
1, 2, 3. And we'll say that you're going to hit these guys here. So read me line break.
You have learned to identify the breakpoints in the enemy's line and can clear the way for your allies to follow when you take the attack action. No, when you take your attack action, you can forego one of your attacks and use your move action to move least 20 feet in a straight line. When you do, each creature in your path must make a DC 16 strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature is pushed 5 feet in a direction of your choice and falls prone. Creatures have disadvantage on this if you are mounted. I am not mounted.
You're not mounted. The other thing, too,
Wow.
is that it also has, like it said, it has to be in a straight line. So you can hit this one. But what I'll let you do is if you hit this one and you do manage to beat it, I'll let you knock it into this one.
Okay.
So you're going to basically bull rush across here. And what's the DC?
16.
All right. It's going to fail.
So it's prone.
So
and
it moves 5 feet in the direction of your choice.
Yeah.
You want to have it on that one? We'll give it the same DC. That one is also going to fail. So which direction do you want this one to get pushed in?
backward, that way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay. So it falls back 5 feet. This one falls there, so it falls into it, and that was one of your attacks. So you actually still have an attack.
Awesome.
Can I kick him while he's down?
Yeah, with your trident, I would
Okay.
hope.
I want to hit him while he's prone.
Go for it,
And you'd have an advantage too.
I have advantage.
because he's prone.
That's great, because I need it. That is a 13 to hit.
13 is not going to.
Okay, then I've missed.
All right, bonus action. Oh, you had to use your bonus action as part of that trigger.
Right.
Okay, so you did manage to knock them both down, and that was the last turn for that. That was the last turn for that round. So we're gonna go to break. When we get back from the break, we're gonna raffle off. Kim, you're so good at Vanna Whiting.
Yay!
I give you hand model applause.
Yes.
So guys, I hope you're enjoying this boss fight. There are some interesting mechanics here at play, and I'm interested to see how long it takes them to figure them all out. It seems like they're coming along, although I did expect it to already be over. But that's okay.
Don't say that.
We're trying.
I will say, if you were Moses, you might notice something interesting, but only Kyle probably gets that reference, because I don't know how many people played that
His
level
body's
of
an
D&D
ark.
back then.
His body's a wonderland, and all of the monsters want to be on him.
I didn't say
Wait,
John Mayer.
Who parted the Red Sea? Was it Moses?
It was
Yes,
Moses.
It was Moses part of the Red Sea.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do a real quick bathroom break and get right back into this so we make sure we finish it up and we don't go over like we did last week. All right, or they'll die. I mean, it's one or the other.
Come on.
And we'll see you in, let's say, 10 minutes. Actually, let's say 8 o'clock even our time. That gives us about 15 minutes. We'll raffle that guy off when we get back, and we'll see you guys shortly. Don't miss the wild conclusion of Fury's Fate season finale. Hey guys, welcome back. We are neck deep in, well, I guess ankle deep in this boss fight. It is going in a certain kind of way. That's about all I got for that.
Sort of circular way.
Sort of circular. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and fire. Should we wait until the end of the fight to fire off the raffle, or should we do it like now?
Oh, I mean to set it up so they can enter?
It's already done.
It's already
I
set
said,
up.
if you guys want to get in on this raffle, go ahead and type !raffle right now. So Moobot will enter you into the raffle. And let's see, we'll give everybody like a couple of minutes. So maybe we'll do this round, and then we'll pull after this round.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
And then I hope everybody got the Idol Champions. Lauren Obo Crazy, if you would not mind reposting the Idol Champions gold chest up there. I put it in earlier, so if you want to knock that out, please do. And I did want to point out real fast, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I get this nifty Maze Arcana tie pen.
Oh my.
Oh.
I guess that totally from all the way over
You're
here.
wearing a.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Is a tie an accessory in this?
I mean, there's this metal thing.
Yes.
There's a little. What is this? A D20?
Yeah, there's, yeah. I
Oh.
wanted to go big for the you know, the,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
season
yeah.
finale. But this tie pin is a Christmas present from Nick and Chicken.
Oh,
Huh.
nice.
That's nice.
So, she had somebody actually make the Maze Arcana emblem inside the tie clip. Cool.
That's so cool.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Thank you.
Now you're branded.
Chicka plow. And back into.
Back to serious mode.
So, when last we left, on page 50 of the novel, or I guess graphic novel, and we come back to see a myriad of large golem-like stone and coral creatures marching ever onward towards their larger, more menacing counterpart. They have dropped directly from the ceiling and seem to move closer to him, but Emporu has made short work of them in a very electric way, while the rest of the group has concentrated their efforts on the big, hulking coral brute in front of you, who was once a gnome. One that Emporu thinks he recognizes.
No way.
No way. Dun, dun, dun. And the top of the round, Eden, you're up.
All right.
You limp closer, bleeding after just knock down the two creatures next to you with your line breaker.
It's hammer time.
Hammer time with the trident. And this is at advantage. You get
29 to hit.
29 will do it. Do you want to try and roll the other one for a crit?
Yeah.
You might as well roll that other
Nope.
d20 that's there too.
Well, oh, roll them both at the same.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay.
Right?
So
So
that's
you get
19.
the 29 before?
Yeah.
Okay.
19 damage.
19 damage. It's a big one. All right, make your second attack.
Okay.
So roll them both again, because the other ones are, that one, you smashed, which one did you smash?
The one right in front of me.
Boom. You slam the trident down, trident time, smashing it into it. It scatters across the floor, and now you attack the other.
14 to hit.
14 to hit, with advantage.
I rolled low on both of them.
Somehow,
It didn't.
the trident glances off one of the faceplates, and Jonah,
Wait, can I use my bonus?
go for it. What do you got?
I want to just like put my hand crossbow into his neck
Okay.
and see if I can blast it.
Sure.
Okay.
You are adjacent to it, even though it is prone and that's a ranged weapon. Because you were right next to it, you will still have advantage on the attack.
28 to hit.
28 to hit will hit.
5 damage. It's really sad.
It's just a little crossbow.
All right. The big creature rears its head, staring directly down at the squishy, green, and glittered frog Grung at its feet.
long was he stunned when you stunned him?
It stuns until the beginning of his next round.
Oh.
The beginning of the
And he went before Lepad.
Lepad, yeah. Well, because it's not.
Okay.
It's the beginning of the creature's next turn.
Okay.
Well, double check that. Read the stun thing. Let me make sure on that because some spells are different.
It's not on here.
Just look for stunning strike.
Yeah, remember we decided.
Does it say until? I will double check.
Wait, stunning strike. I got it. After one hit, creature with a melee one attack, stun it. It can exceed. It'd be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Till the end of your next turn. So it is not going to shake off the stun.
So I'm just gonna chest at him and stare.
I will not burn
Super special.
something super special for now. Emporo, you are up. You are still in the pool.
Okay.
So you gain 5 hit points.
All right. Okay. I move so I can see Eden in range, and
You can see her from here.
oh, excellent. Then I will.
And I don't know what range is if you don't tell me what you're doing.
I want to use a reconstructed scorching ray to heal her.
All right. You're going to have to roll. You're going to. Well, you know what? Just do it.
Right.
So that's going to be 46. That's far more than it should be. No, you're going to have to beat her AC.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to make an amendment to that thing. It's supposed to be something that can only target one creature, not a bunch of bolts, because they could all target different creatures.
I see. Okay.
So you would be able to turn one of those bolts, or you could burn 3 of your reconstructions to hit her with all 3. Or you can change the spell that you're going to use.
Okay. Then I'm going to change.
Kim is like,
I'm going to change a spell I'm going to use. I'm going to heal her with a reconstructed lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt is not a single target. Lightning bolt
Oh,
hits
goodness.
in a
Okay.
straight line.
Area effect.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to.
You do have a feature. I believe, actually, that might be at 10th level. Yep. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's not there
That's
yet.
at 10th level.
Okay. I will burn 3 levels of reconstruction to heal her because I think she's that badly hurt.
All right. Then you clink off 3 of your 5 reconstruction to heal her for 2, 4, 6 d6.
okay.
Right? Each bolt should be 2d6.
Yes.
Go for it. 66.
Needs-
As many as you can at once.
Oh, okay. 5, 8, and 22.
And she'll get the regeneration quality, but only once.
Okay. Regeneration once, so that would be 5 hit points her next turn.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I believe you get to roll a d4 now to know how many turns she's going to get it for.
Yep. She will get it for 4 turns.
Okay, so you get 5 hit points additional as regeneration at the beginning of each of your turns.
For 4 turns.
For 4 turns.
Okay, I'll just make tally marks and knock them off.
All right. You hear the rush of waves come barreling at you. Sujar, you're after this, by the way.
Okay.
Everybody make me strength saving throws.
19.
Ugh.
19 is enough.
5.
Not enough.
Crit.
Enough.
18.
Enough.
I rolled a 1.
Well, the upside is you
You're
can't
already
go
back.
very much. Reef gets slammed back into the back. So you guys will both be prone over here. But Reef, I believe part of your evasion will allow you to take half of this instead of the full thing, which is a good deal. Because Emporu takes 11 points of damage, whereas you will take 6.
Sick.
Sujer,
10 feet of movement, grab my rapier and dagger.
you move over, grabbing your rapier and dagger, putting yourself between the 2 creatures.
I'm going to use one of my attacks to stab the monster behind me.
Okay, go for it. This is the main attack?
No.
Well,
I mean,
which...
it's main hand. But not sneak attack. For 22 to hit
22 to hit will hit.
for 12 points of damage.
12 points will break the creature.
With
He's still stunned, so you have advantage on the attacks against the big one.
do I want a crit though? Good. It's not a crit.
One a crit's okay.
It's kind of okay. Sorry, the hit is 23.
That hits.
For only 14 points of damage on that hit.
Okay.
And then
Reef, you'll be soon.
Okay.
What was you said 14 points?
yeah.
All right.
And then I'd take a part of my move, my attack action, so I've got a bonus on the rest of my move. I will take the rest of my move and move me. I was going to move closer, but it's too far away.
Where you going?
Take the rest of my action to move closer to the downed creature.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get up next to it.
Okay, good. And then I'll take a bonus action to stab it
All right.
while it's down and prone. For 22 to hit it while it's down.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of damage.
And you tag team the creature with Eden, and it
And we high five.
shatters as you high five with, I'm guessing, a trident and a rapier.
Yeah.
And face the bad guys.
And you turn to face the bad guys. Which bad guys? All right. This one is going to move actually right there. And this one is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Right up against you.
Oh,
You are now
sandwich.
sandwiched.
Oh.
I showed you how to stab behind you before.
So on that turn, I feel like a lot happens. So I'm going to go ahead and narrate some of that.
Okay.
You dive over, snatching up your weapons after your blood rage, where you were pounding on this thing with your fists. And you immediately turn the dagger, the rapier back, slamming it back like you're sheathing it into the creature. It explodes, you flip it back around and swing, making contact with the creature in front of you, and then dashing away while it's upended with your feature. And you
done.
rush over and smash into the one assisting Eden with destroying it. All right. The creatures lumber forward, and Reef, you are up. You will gain 7 hit points.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're going to want to stand. Pad, you're on deck,
I would love to stand.
which means that he will no longer be stunned.
Do I have a, it's just as long as I can see it, right?
What?
My eye for detail.
So eye for detail, you're looking like anything in the room. You have a chance to spot something that's technically hidden or something that says wouldn't be completely obvious. If you use the insight one, then you'll kind of learn something about the situation. It's perception and investigation. Okay, so
Perception and investigation for eye for detail, insight for deceit.
right. So I will say that this will run under the eye for deceit one, and I will let you use the insight. So you get to add the 7, or I guess it's a minimum of a 7 is what it says.
Treat a roll of 7 or lower on a d20 as an 8 before adding modifiers to the final result.
Okay, so you kind of get the sixth sense already that obviously he's not going to like lay out how all of this is working to you.
Right.
Right? So with ear for deceit, I will allow this to kind of like couple with eye for detail, and you can kind of deconstruct the situation going on here if you roll me higher than a 15.
Oh, come on.
Natural 15 or higher?
No.
Okay.
For
And this is-
insight, yes.
This will be for insight. What's 7 plus what?
It's a 10.
Total?
7 plus 3.
Oh, because, yeah, okay. So you scan around, that's your bonus action on that one, though. And you do still have him marked with your insightful fighting.
Yeah.
But you do get the feeling that there is more to learn.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll kind of run up to here.
Yep, you got, and then you still have 1, 2, 3, 4. You still have
I have an attack,
2.
right?
You still have your action, yeah.
Yeah.
But remember that you pulled your boots, or you did the dash action earlier on your boots. So your movement speed is 60 before you do any dashes or anything like that with your action.
Right.
You've already used your bonus action, but you still have 20 more feet of movement plus another 30. So you still have 50 more feet of movement if you want.
I'll move like here. Does
Okay.
that work?
Yep.
And I want to crossbow this guy that's behind her.
Do it. Now, remember that your whip is magic. You need to be 10 feet away in order to use it. That's the extent of what I'll give you on that one. So your crossbow is going to be much easier for you to hit with. It should be much easier for you to hit with, and it's magic, so you're not worried about the...
My crossbow isn't magic.
Your
My
crossbow
whip
is not magic.
My whip is, but my crossbow isn't.
Yeah.
My whip
you
is
also,
because it's the rope of entanglement
right.
used as a whip.
The bullwhip, and it's a +2. So actually, this should be an 8 and a 5 there too. I don't know why the thing didn't update that. But it shouldn't be a 6 and a 5. It should be. I don't know why it didn't update that.
A D8?
No, not a D8, but plus. So you're
plus 8 and plus
add,
5.
Add 2 to each of those numbers. Stupid
Fascinating.
auto-updating spreadsheet that
Damn.
didn't auto-update.
Okay, so
I've only
am
been
I
playing
in
with that one
distance
for a
to
while.
whip this guy instead?
10 feet. What I'll say is, like, you can whip him as you run by.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit him with the whip, and then we'll still land you
Sure.
over there.
15 plus 8.
That's going to hit.
Okay.
And
then-
you get your sneak attack damage because she's right there next to him, too. So D4 plus your sneaks.
I don't have... Oh, I do have sneak attack on him. I see.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 2.
Cool.
And then 10, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
So as you run by, you just whoosh out with the bullwhip, striking him and lassoing around part of his body, tearing his arm across and spinning him into almost nothingness as you slide into safety over here.
Sick.
You have used your bonus action, you've used your movement, you've used your action.
I'm done.
Done. Lepad, you're up. The creature is, it's the end of your turn. So he's stunned until the end of your turn. You do have advantage on your attack right now.
Cool. I'm going to jump up and attack him with my dagger, trying to knock that piece of shard out of his face.
Okay. You can jump how high?
25 feet.
Okay.
Is he taller than that?
Yeah, but for the rule of cool, I will say that you can have the opportunity to do this, but you are still going to have to use, like, just because you can jump that, you're still going to have to give me an athletics check for it.
Okay.
To see if you can get
So
up
we'll start
there.
with that one.
And you're going to need to roll at least a 15.
Okay.
What'd you get?
14.
No!
Don't you get any pluses?
Yeah, you get to add your
Oh, yeah,
athletics.
but I thought you said...
Do you get any athletics bonus?
Yeah, so it's a 16. So.
Then you will get up high
You
enough,
said- okay, yeah, sorry.
giving that extra little 1
Yeah.
to get up another 5 feet, reaching approximately where his eye is, and
Yeah, I'm trying to knock it loose.
go for the attack. This is at advantage. You've got all those die there, and you've only rolled a 1.
Oh, it's a 5 and a 4, so I'm assuming I don't hit anything. Yeah.
Okay, so you miraculously get off 2 swings with this light dagger up there, right next to his eye, and do not seem to make contact,
Yeah.
plinking off the different parts of his face.
You get 2 attacks at advantage, right?
Oh, yeah. So, duh. Well, that's still... No. So that was the first attack, right? I'm confusing myself. Okay. So 17 to hit. Or, no, 20. Yeah, 20.
20 to hit.
Dirty 20, sorry.
A dirty
Oh my God.
20 will
Yes.
get there.
Okay, cool.
So you'll save yourself consternation if you roll 2d20
Yeah.
when you attack with advantage or
Good call.
disadvantage
Yeah,
because
my
it's
bad.
much easier to just look at them.
Yeah, okay.
'Kay.
So that hits, hit it with a dagger.
You hit it with the dagger.
So, and
You
it
will
also-
not get sneak. Well, you do get sneak attack because it's at advantage. He's stunned.
Okay, so that's... That's 15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay. You
And
plink in around there.
Also
and
going to use a key point for that stunning strike.
all right. Oh, they're right here.
Oh, I hope he fails. Oh, I want you to fail so hard.
The DC is what again?
14.
He's gonna pass on this one.
Oh.
Stabbing somebody in the face will do that.
Well, I was trying to knock that shard loose. Anything
Yeah.
happen with that?
No.
No? Okay.
Didn't seem so.
Okay.
You
Good to know.
hit a couple of the little slivers, and maybe they go asunder. But
Okay.
all right.
Then, yeah, because, well, that wasn't my... So, bonus, I'll disengage. Back to where I was before.
Okay.
Or, no, wait. So, sorry, that would
Here's
be...
what I'm gonna tell you.
I don't...
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a freebie on this one. When you use Fury of Blows in place of martial arts, your subclass grants you the disengage action for free.
Right.
So,
But I already
if you
spent a
Flurry
key
of
point this
Blows,
turn.
you did.
Yeah.
You could spend as many as you
Oh,
want in
I always
return,
thought it was one.
as long as you don't use multiple, like, you don't use two that take a bonus action.
That's good to know. Okay.
So, if you want to, do that. If you want to take your bonus action and disengage, go for it. I'm just making sure that
Okay.
you're aware.
Yeah, well, I only have one more, so no, I don't want to do that, but thank you. So that I can't disengage. But
You
I
can. You totally can.
Okay. then I
Give your
wanna do
bonus action, you can do that.
that. Yes, I would do that.
Okay. So you disengage. And actually,
Oh, because I ran out of movement.
you jumped, yeah. You have no movement left.
Okay, but I could dash, though, right? As a
You
bonus
could
action.
use a dash with your bonus action.
But he'll get an attack of
He would.
opportunity. I'll do it.
Okay, so you use your bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to move where?
Back where that little corner. Over there.
Back in here.
Yeah. Like close to him, but like.
But he's
close to
stunned
him.
until the end of your turn?
To the end of your turn.
Oh, so then.
Yep.
Hooray! Look at that.
All right. Reef.
Wait, is it
Oh,
time?
shoot. Yeah, good job.
Hey!
All right.
Killing it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and raffle this off, and then we're going to go ahead and continue. So any of your friends who dipped out, you might want to tell them to get their butts back here. And the delay should be about 15 seconds. So I'm going to stall as I slowly type exclamation point, Moobot, raffle, draw.
Who's it gonna be?
His type words per minute are so low.
So who drew the face on the front?
I don't know.
Satine.
Ah.
And it's a crown or something.
Free Satine art along with it.
Yeah.
And as soon as Moobot does the added one more user thing, because I just saw somebody do it, and there's the, come on, Moobot, say it. Tell me, Moobot. Tell me, Moobot.
Moobot doesn't like you.
Come on, Moobot. Say the words, Moobot. Tell me the
The
words.
music is really making this feel.
I know. Right? Boom.
Yay.
Huh?
And
Wow.
who won?
Who?
In 8 level, just one,
Nice.
and congratulations. I saw you type the thing, and you were one of the ones I was waiting for it to update for.
Oh yeah. Nate level.
You rolled a crit in 8 level. Congratulations.
Yay.
Enjoy your player's
This is
handbook.
for you.
And thank you for following. Thank you for following along the on the channel. And if you're a sub, thank you. But this one is going to come to you. Go ahead and send
Sorry.
us a message at Maze Arcana here on Twitch. So just do the whisper to Maze Arcana, and we'll get in contact with you, do all that stuff so we can send you this guy out. And I'm going to hope you don't live in Australia, because that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's shipping.
Yeah. I'm just going to hope you're here. I always forget to say, like, oh, it needs to be continental U.S., but hey,
Yeah.
I don't punish people for my own mistakes.
You didn't say it, so
Reef.
Yes.
You're up. Sijir, you're on deck.
I want to try to stare at this boy.
Don't we all?
I got a 5.
All right. That's your bonus action, though. What are you going to do with the rest of it? Yay, he's not in Australia. So next is like, let's hope he's not in like
The UK?
Norway. Yeah.
Japan. We could have just given
They.
it to Alex.
They, because level 8
They.
could, or innate.
That's not
So-
a gendered name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if it were, who am I to assume?
Right.
My sibling did just have top surgery.
Yes.
Probably in Tokyo.
Dude, we raised $4,000.
Really?
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Right?
Awesome.
Obo and Nikin and anybody else that has that link, if you can go ahead and Stabby and whomever else, if you want to drop that link in there and explain what's going on, good, we're going to keep the game going. But I appreciate the community so much for stepping up and helping my sibling, Robin.
I will whip that boy then.
You move a little closer and use your action to whip that boy.
I will whip that boy.
Whipping.
9 plus 8.
Nope, 17 is not going to be
Yeah.
enough.
Whip that boy. Oh.
And you still have a little bit of movement.
I'm gonna move back over here. Boop. So I'm near the pad. Okay, I'm done. Turn over.
Emporu, you're on deck.
Okay.
So, quick back strike with the sword for 12 points of damage to it. I hit AC 21.
All right. It explodes.
And take a few steps closer to the big boy. Give him a stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good step.
Andre, will you mute me real fast? I gotta grab something.
For 21 points of damage on AC 24.
That hurts.
Oh, I'm not gonna get that time. That's fine. 21 points of damage?
On
good.
AC 24.
AC 24 hits. One day Kim will stop looking over my...
I don't even
Never.
know what you're doing. I don't understand what
Never.
those marks
It's just
mean.
numbers. And then
I'll teach you how to DM if you want.
I don't think I'm ready.
I'm gonna action surge and stab him again.
Action surge!
Now is action surge a full action attack action? Like
Action surge gives you
Attack?
your attack action again, so you'll get both attacks, yes. It does not count as a new turn, though, so no
that's fine,
sneaks.
No sneaks. For 23 to hit and 11 points of damage.
All right.
And 27 to hit for only 10 points of damage. And I will take my movement back to next to Reef.
Oh, hello.
All right. Emporu, you're up.
All right. I get up from being prone.
Beep.
You get up from being prone. You feel rejuvenated by the warm spring water underneath you, giving you 5 hit points.
Oh, okay. Rejuvenation is good.
So refreshed.
So refreshed. Now that I'm refreshed, I will move, I believe, 15 feet so that so the big guy is in sight.
Well, 3 will get you there.
Okay.
It's 15 feet.
Oh no, is that person in range of my lightning bolt?
Yes, that person would get hit by the blast if you shot it with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Could he have taken a step to the left one?
He could take a step either direction he wants to.
I will take a step to the left. So
Okay. This is your last 3rd level slot, if I'm counting.
that is correct.
All right.
Because of this, I am going to cast lightning bolt at 4th level.
Okay. And you have how many 4th level slots?
2.
Okay. So that's going to give you an extra D8, I think.
Extra D6.
D6. D6?
Because it's 8.
Yeah.
It's
8d6.
It's 8d6.
8d6.
So
That's where
plus
I got
one
it.
more. Yeah.
Okay. So you get 9d6. Go for it.
Let's see. Now, 19. 19.
Are you guys ready for phase 2?
Yes. For when he shifts into the super up.
I hit him for 36 points.
36 points of damage.
I can't wait for him to enrage.
Yes.
It's going to be the best part of this raid.
When he turns red and goes invulnerable and just smashes everybody around him.
1 point away.
Uh-oh. Ed.
Next.
We actually have the monster, the lair action, and the big monster coming. So you see him slam down on the ground after having shaken the stun. The dust starts to come down. Oh. That one goes away. Lair action. What happens with a lair action? Everybody makes a strength saving throw.
Do I have
Or
to,
gets
though?
splatted
Because,
to the wall.
Everybody has to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, no.
You notice the waves are coming in harder.
Oh, great.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 1.
A 1.
Again.
Okay.
4.
4. Okay.
11.
Lepad, I'm going to tell you this right now. By physics, this would end up slamming you over here. By the design of the encounter, I have it landing you over here.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a choice, and this is how physics is going to work for the rest of the encounter.
Okay.
But Lepad is making this choice right now. You can either land here, or you can land back here. 3.
I'm gonna land in in the pool.
Gotcha. All right. What'd you get?
11. Yep.
Whee!
Oh,
17.
Oh, I got 1.
Whew.
Wow.
As I go.
Oh no!
I'm going to go ahead and remove that too. All right, so you still get to half the damage on this, luckily, right? That's 6 points for you. That's going to be 12 points for everyone else. Except for you, who stand against the tide. And Jonah sees you and...
Moved up.
First step.
This is gonna hurt.
He swings one long arm in your direction and rolls a 1.
Amazing.
That's pretty bad.
That's that one. That one. And I'll take that as a roll. That's going to be an 11 on the die and an 18 to hit on the second one.
Second hit comes in, and I use my defensive dueling to make my AC a 20. Pink.
Ooh.
That's enough. You manage to put the blade in between to interpose it, which more knocks you back than knocks him away, but it does manage to stave off the damage. Nice job. Jonah is not happy. Eden, you're up.
Yes.
Lepad, you're on deck.
So, do I feel any better by being in where I am?
You do.
How much better?
You feel 5 points better.
Okay, and I also, I get one of the
Oh,
things.
wait, you get actually everything stepped up. You get 3, but
Oh,
you get
yes.
8 more. Not 5 more, 8 more.
And your regen.
My regen kicked in a little bit.
And your regen
Okay.
kicks in.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna get up.
You get up.
I'm gonna go a very far distance.
You gonna run as far as you can?
Yes.
Or are you gonna use your action to sprint or whatever, to dash?
I feel like I'm going to regret this. Yeah.
Okay, so you get 40 base, I think, so that'll give you, or you have
35
35
base.
base. So that'll get you 70 feet of movement.
14 squares. There's a lot of squares.
Is that
We can
on
get
this
you right
course?
up next to it.
Okay.
Or you can pull up short. 35 would already get you 7 squares. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would get you about here.
Right.
Not close enough to do anything but shoot him with your crossbow.
Yeah, which, as we know, never works.
Doesn't do well, yeah. But you can get all the way up there if you want to. And then if you did want to burn your action surge, you could get a round of attacks and everything in.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Do I get one round of attacks?
You get, yeah, because if you had been there and you already did your round of attacks, action surging would have given you another fresh round, but since you burned your bonus action to do it.
I don't hit.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
On the die?
Yep.
So plus your...
No, 10 total.
10 total?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, I'm not counting this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
come on,
I
man.
messed up. 19 to hit.
Okay.
That's a big difference.
I know.
The
See, I'm not ready to DM, I told you.
Yeah. The trident still glances off just barely, but you still have your second attack.
No, it went badly again.
Yes, it did. Okay. So with a 16, you also watch as he parries it away. Lepad, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna get up in there. I'll just go next to Sarge, I guess. Sarge.
You are going to gain
Oh wait,
7
I forgot
hit
I'm back
points,
there.
and you have you have about 3 squares you can get
Okay.
without using your bonus action or your action to dash.
Put me there, I guess.
Just 3 up?
Yeah, well, you know what, if I dash, dash and then like put me like about right here. Yeah.
Okay, so if you use your dash, you will have your full 35, so that's 7 more squares. You only want to use 4 of those?
Because I can bonus it. Sorry, yeah. Put me right up to him so I can attack him normally.
Yep, that'll get you all the way up to him.
Cool. What's this? All right, so I'm gonna go both attacks.
Great.
Well, it's probably not. No, 10 plus a 17 or a lower than that.
17's not going to hit. Nope.
Okay.
Bonus action? Nope, you already used it to dash. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I'm out of
All
all
right.
of my actions, so yeah, no.
Wait, where's my turn? Oh no, that was the end of the round.
Yeah. All right. That'll be after that. Emporo, you're up.
All right. I get up from being prone.
You get up from being prone. You take 5 points of healing.
All right. I move towards the big guy.
How far?
15. So about right there. I magic missile him in the face.
Okay.
So 2, 6, 8. 8 points.
8 points?
Yeah, 8 points.
And where were you aiming the missiles for? His face?
His face.
Okay. You see them go directly towards his eyes and seem to be absorbed by the gems, and they grow brighter.
You might not want to do that.
That is.
Okay. Noted.
Reef, I'm sorry.
What?
This is just where the dust settles.
Oh no.
Make me the dex saving throw. You're prone, so it's a disadvantage. Who else wasn't there? Sarge?
I moved after I struck him. He had to step up. But
Okay.
It would fall on him if it was where I was before.
Let's do that. And then you guys are all basically right in this area. Lepad is over here. So, what'd you get?
11.
11. You are only going to take 2 damage because of your evasion.
Sick.
Right? Okay, so as this one falls, where Sarge was, it lands on him and grapples on, constituting basically a new portion of his body, restoring some of his vigor.
Oh.
So I was afraid of.
Yeah, me
That would
too.
happen.
He's like Clayface.
He's coral face.
Coral face,
Coral
yeah.
face.
Johnny Coral Face.
And this one disappears.
Let's not let that happen.
Bum 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 bum. All right, well they fell, so they've done their turn. Rodriguez.
Stabby, stabby.
Lapad, you'll be on deck eventually.
Okay. Oh, great.
Stabby,
Oh,
stabby.
It's bad stuff.
Yeah.
For no advantage this time, 25 to hit. For 21 points of damage.
All right.
For that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Um,
That was 2 attacks.
yeah, it's 2 attacks. Pondering. I guess I will try to stab with my dagger. For 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Ooh, for a big total of 6 points of damage. On magic.
All right.
And then I will take 15 feet of movement back.
Your fearless captain.
No, just straight,
Pieces out.
just straight back.
Disgraced captain.
So that when these things come running out, I'll be able to cut them off before they get there.
Yeah, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
That's fine.
But Lapad will likely have an earful. Well, Lapad and Eden, as 2 arms comes flying across massive, almost the size of the trunks of a redwood. The, let's see, Eden's armor, yeah, it's black. So you've got, it's going to be a 22 to hit you, and a 14 to hit Lapad.
Nope.
Oh, that's cool.
So that will be 17 points of damage on Eden. Jonas is done. You hear waves, but more importantly, you hear an encroaching storm. Lightning crackles. As you look to the ceiling, you no longer see the roof of the cave, as it is now filled with what looks to be clouds.
Can I cast Counterspell?
It is not a spell.
Oh!
But what you can do is make me a dexterity saving throw. Everybody
Right.
can.
Everybody.
Now my 20 happens.
Good. That's good.
It's a good one.
As the lightning bolt arcs down, as lightning bolts arc down from on top of everybody.
24.
24. You will. So the damage here is going to be 10. If you evade it, you're going to get half. But if you have reef-like powers, you are going to get none of that.
18.
You are going to get 5.
9.
You're going to get 10.
8.
10, and you got 5. All right. And he seems to have gained a little bit from.
Sorry, guys.
So close. Lapad, you're up. Reef, you are on deck.
Thank
All
God.
right. Well, swinging at him with this dagger here. Both attacks. Wow. Okay. Well,
What'd you get?
a 5 and a 1.
A 5 and a 1. And you're using the dagger, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you feel it drain a hit point from you.
Yeah.
Then you feel it drain another hit point as it almost gets ripped from your hand by your 1. But it also gains +2 to hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Anything else for Lapad?
I'll try to do martial arts.
Okay, just martial arts, or
Yeah.
are you going to do Furious Blows?
Just martial arts.
Okay, do
Just-
the martial arts.
Yep.
It's canted. Go ahead.
Just reroll.
Yeah.
That would be 17. to hit.
17 is not going to hit.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, then I would like to disengage.
With what?
Bonus action? Oh,
Just
no, that was
martial
my
arts.
bonus action. Duh. Whoops. Okay. Then I guess I'm done.
All right. Reef. And Ed, you're on deck.
I'm gonna get up and look at this boy. I'm gonna get up and then move like here.
Okay, you got that. Plenty.
And then look at. Just look, just please.
Are you? What are you? Oh, you're looking. Okay, good.
Yeah. God.
I would almost say at this point, you might as well,
Bonuses?
do whatever you want to do.
14.
Okay, here's what you learn. Okay. You learn that these creatures heal him.
Right.
You learn that the lightning bolts now heal
Kill
him.
him. Right.
You learn that he seems to be focused on someone specifically who has a thing that matches him.
Oh.
And
Okay.
all of the other creatures could care less, except they are also drawn to the thing if they get near it. They're either drawn to him or they're drawn to the other one.
It must be the hat.
Totally. They're jealous of the hat.
You also realize that he is only taking about half damage from non-magical attacks.
Okay.
And also now that there's an opening. However, you're pretty confident about those shards, and you're pretty confident that if he's not stopped,
He's just gonna get more
the pulse.
stronger. Okay.
So,
It's your thing!
Yeah.
It's, what do you mean, yeah? When did you figure that out?
Glowing gems.
Cool, great.
But thanks.
oh, one more thing. You also get the feeling that your initial instinct was right, but for the wrong target.
When I shot his eyeball?
Your initial instinct to overcharge him
Okay.
was right, but him was wrong. Your power of deduction, Sherlock Holmes's,
Okay.
that he's not the one that you should overcharge. And now what do you want to do? We've got 10 minutes.
God!
And there will not be another episode, so if this doesn't happen, everybody dies.
What?
Yeah, dude, where do you think you're
Those
going?
rules are terrible.
I expected this to be
You
done
didn't tell
before the
us
break.
rules.
The rules are,
If we don't finish, we die.
if you die,
No.
you die. And if you don't escape this cave, how do you think you're going to live?
It could
Continue.
Be a cliffhanger.
It could be. Maybe it will be.
Okay.
We may get another season.
I'm gonna run over to Sarge. Sajir.
Yep.
Yes.
And start digging around in his bag for the pulse piece.
Okay.
Here.
Cool, thank you.
Could have just asked.
No, this is faster, question mark. I have the boots. And then I'm gonna yell to Emporo, attack this! And I want to put it,
Do you want to throw it?
do I want to throw it?
But you're so fast.
She's out of movement at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Throw it up. Let him shoot it.
Throw it up? I don't know if Rule of Cool will help for that. Sure, because I want to throw it like over here.
Over there? Can he hit it from over there?
I don't want to throw it at him, it's what he wants.
You know where
Up.
Emporo's
Just
at, though,
up in the
right?
air, here in the
Emporo's over
center.
there.
You know that.
Oh my god, fine. I'll throw it like there.
Okay. I want you to, because this is gonna matter. I want you to put this guy right where you want to throw it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, pick one of the squares. Okay.
God, this is so much pressure.
And you're up.
Am I supposed to hit it or just him? Okay, I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Get him. Let's see what order.
Oh wait,
the
I
cards
heal a little
lie.
bit.
No, you are not in that area. You do
No,
not.
I
Oh,
have
you're
my
4.
regen.
Yeah, you're 5. That's right.
All right, my
Okay.
first attack fails.
Okay.
My second attack fails. Okay. It super fails.
Yeah. All right. You also have a bonus action. Anything you want to do? You can fire off your crossbow.
I'll use my stupid
You're
crossbow
adjacent
that
to
never
him.
works.
I think you're not going to get the thing.
16 to hit.
Not going to hit.
I fail everything.
Your trident does not land at home. The layer action comes in. The storm. Everybody make dexterity saving throws.
19.
Okay. So it's 12 points of damage if you got less than a 15.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You guys are so close.
To death.
That too. Definitely that too. Next up, Emporo.
Okay. So
Lightning bolt that gem.
I lightning bolt that gem at 3rd level. My last one.
Okay, let's see how much damage you do to it.
All right. $29.
It begins to pulse and ebb. Does not quite feel as though it is completely unstable, but it does feel as if it absorbed the charge of your blast. You still have movement and a bonus action. And gauging the distance.
Oh, I see.
I move towards it and grab it with my mage hand.
Okay. You cannot use an action to cast a spell because you already did,
yeah.
but you can run towards it and grab it.
Yeah.
Okay, you run over, you grab it, you now have a the shard, which is pulsing.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
You are literally holding it. We do have 7 minutes, so we do need to move quickly. Now you see these creatures.
Oh!
That one's going to be back one. And they appear to be coming after you. Only one of them is going to get the opportunity to grapple you. You may make an athletics or acrobatics check right now.
Okay. Acrobatics. $11.
Okay. You do not make it. You are grappled. You are holding the pulse. And Jonas, or Jonah, whatever you guys were calling him, looks over directly at you. There. Bring. And he tries to sweep away the two creatures in front of him, clearing a path. The frog is going to get AC 20, but the trident is only going to be an AC 9.
Okay, so that hits me.
That hits you?
That does not hit me.
All right, Lapad, you will take 15 points.
Ooh, okay.
And Sarge, Reef, then Lapad and Eden. You guys have the sweep at the end here and 5 minutes remaining. He looks battered and bruised, as much as Coral and Rock can. And you also see the pulse ebbing in Umporo's hands. Go, Sarge, Reef be ready, Lapad be ready, Eden be ready.
I run up, stab him.
Okay, you rush up, stab him.
For a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 19 points damage.
19.
Stab him again. For dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
For 13 points damage.
13 points. He drops to his knees. His hands out. Basically, the three of you are underneath him at the moment. His arms arced over you. He seems to be heaving. I will give you guys about 10 minutes of overtime because Misclicks ran late. But that's it, because we have to be out of here.
Okay.
Right.
So you guys have until 9:10. That gives you 14 minutes.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
And a final poke with the dagger for 7 points.
All right.
Not magic. And then
You can hear him gasping for breath. He reaches out towards Emporu. Reef.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to Emporu, throw it at him! And then I'm going to try to hit whichever one
That
of
one's
them.
got it.
Okay, I'm gonna whip him then.
Okay. Sure you don't want to just snatch it from him?
Sure, I'll take it from him.
Okay.
And then, because it's like, it seems unstable right now, right?
It seems like it's teetering there.
Okay.
You weren't there when the thing exploded.
I know.
God, no. None of this is.
I'm gonna, God, I don't have any
But
magic
one
to
lightning bolt was not enough last time.
Yeah,
but
okay.
it also was a bigger gem last time.
It was. He did 29 points to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any magic, but I guess. Oh God.
You've got a lot of movement. You got a bonus action. You still have your action. I'm gonna say this was snatching it out of his hand was a free action, because I don't think he's gonna contest that at all.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna yell, "Everybody move!" And I'm gonna throw it so that because you said he's like bent over like this.
Yeah, he's bent over. You're just gonna lob it in his
I'm gonna
direction.
throw it like here-ish, so
Okay.
that he would have to like reach under.
Okay.
And shout for Emporu to hit it again.
Okay. So.
And then I'm gonna run for cover here.
Okay. So give me an attack roll.
Okay.
As long as you get at least a 10, it will go exactly where you want it to.
Attack plus anything, or
It's
just
gonna
on
be.
its own?
I'm gonna assume that your trusty whip would be a thing that you would like have as a sling kind of thing.
Exactly 10.
Exactly 10. You put it on the end of the whip and just sling it.
Okay.
The pulse, the little shard of Cholt into the air, hits the ground, amazingly does not shatter, but skids in between their legs and right in between him. He watches it flood right in through the water, skidding across, creating a little, like, minnow wake. And Lepad.
Is Emporu still grappled?
Emporo is still grappled.
Okay. So disengage, and I will go attack the one that's on him.
So you're going to use your bonus action to disengage?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you got plenty of space to get there. Go ahead and attack the one that's on him.
Get him a pad.
So the thorn dagger, is it just +2 to hit?
It's +2 plus whatever your
okay, so
bonus
8,
is.
9, so 9.
It's just
So
a bonus
that's
of
like
+2.
like a I don't know, like a 27
It hits.
or something.
Okay.
Okay, so just 1.
D4 plus your sneak attack.
Okay, so yeah, so that's 3. Right? Okay, or no, D4 plus the sneak attack,
D4 plus the
and that's
sneak
2d6. So that would be 4, 5
Plus?
plus. It doesn't have a plus to the dagger, but 4. So 5 is 9.
+2 because
Plus
it's a
2.
+2 dagger.
Okay.
It is enough. You slam it into him. He explodes in a shower of rock and debris over the two of you, and Paru is freed. Eden, well, you still have an extra attack.
Yeah, so I'll just. I already used the bonus action.
You did,
so,
but you
know,
still
I'll
have your
just,
extra attack.
Sure, I'll just go attack that guy.
Okay, you swing it over at the other guy.
Yeah. It's a crit.
Crit.
So that adds another.
No sneak attack.
But it just so it's 2 then.
It's 2d4
2d4.
because it's a dagger.
So 3, 7
Plus?
plus 2 plus 4. No, so it's 7 plus 6.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
He
whatever that is.
explodes in a shower of debris.
I don't have
And
any
Poru's got a
movement
little breathing room. You are done. Eden, you are up.
Is he's bent over me?
Yeah, basically he's like this right now. I just can't make it.
We can move away from him? I thought we were trapped.
Huh?
We
I
can
think
move
he's
away.
You're
over
not
us like a
trapped.
canopy.
Oh.
He's like a four-legged tent.
That's why I didn't take my remaining movement. I thought we were trapped.
He wasn't like that before, I don't think.
I'm gonna
No, I mean,
attack
when-
him in the eye.
Get
Shut up,
it.
Kyle. Oh no, it did not work.
Your trident.
Yeah.
You slam the trident into him. it glances off and skids over near the edge.
Oh, well, I was going to go there anyway.
Good.
My next action is to run that way.
Okay. You run that way. You grab on you gonna go grab the trident?
Yes.
He does not take a swing at you as you do. His eyes are too fixated on his goal. You pick up the trident. You still have... you still have 2 more squares of movement. And I do believe that you still have your crossbow. You did take an attack against him. You could use the bonus
Sure, I'll
action.
crossbow
and
it.
you still have your extra attack,
Then-
so
Oh, I thought running away was an action.
it's your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 24 to hit with the crossbow for 6.
That hits.
Cool.
6 points of damage
Mm-hmm.
is actually 3.
3 what?
It because
that's not
it's
fair.
not
all melee
magical.
damage. is
So
only doing half
you
damage.
fire, you hit a seeming weak spot, and his arm collapses. He now lumbers over the captain precariously, and it's his turn. He reaches down to scoop up. Let's see if he is able to scoop up the gem.
No.
He is able to get his hand on it and brings it up in front of his face, holding it. You can see this mist of green power ebbing between the two. Woo! Okay.
Don't.
I don't like those.
The creatures ignore Emporu and make their moves. Yeah. Lepad, your turn. Emporu, you're on deck. Reef.
Emporo's on deck, you said? Okay. Oh my god. Jesus. So he's holding it out.
He's got it right
is-
here.
Is there? What can I like? Wait. I don't want to do that. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh,
You guys have
jeez.
6 minutes.
Okay. Oh god. Emporo's up next.
Kill the
You know
two
what?
things.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go after those guys. Yeah. Okay. I'll move behind, like at the back of them.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll attack one
Yeah,
first.
you're not going to get sneak attack.
Yeah. So, so that's a. So yeah, like over a 25
great.
something. Yeah. So
This is with your
it's
dagger.
a dagger. So that's 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 4 is 8.
8.
8 to hit. And I guess I'll hit him again.
Yeah, you get it again. That'll
That's
hit.
gonna hit. So 1.
You only get to roll at once.
Oh yeah, so it was a 1.
Okay.
Plus the 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, okay,
Explosion of rock and rubble.
cool. And then
You still have a little bit of movement, and you still have your bonus action.
yeah, is he in range? Because I wanted to like move where I
You
was.
still have
in
movement.
range. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get closer to him. Yeah.
'Kay,
And then,
let's
yeah,
go.
I'll go for him. Let's say 21.
A 21 will hit.
Okay. Daggers. So
Emporu, you're on deck. I hope you're ready.
it's 9.
I am.
Hit him for 9.
9 points. He still staggers forward.
Okay. Flurry of blows.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
And then
your
that's
last key
How many?
point?
2? Yep, that's the last key point. Is it 2 or 3?
You only get 1 more attack because you just martial arts with your hand.
Okay. So that would be a 7, 8. That would be 19.
And 19 is not enough to hit.
Okay. Then I will use my bonus action. Do I have a bonus
You
action?
just used it.
That was-
Fury of Blows.
Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. All right,
Okay.
that's it.
Emporu, you're up.
All right.
Reef, you're on deck.
Got it.
The layer action
Emporu.
seems, the storms
Surging.
seem to be surging. And there is 4 minutes left before the world ends.
It's like the shot.
What are you doing?
I use lightning bolt 4th level,
Okay.
and I scream, "You're not my real dad!"
Roll me damage, dude. Let's go.
I have a confused look.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Let's see, that is okay. 25.
The lightning arcs towards the hand holding the shard. As it makes contact with the shard, you see the lightning stretch out further. This time, instead of a pale blue and white, it becomes green. And it tears through the creature. A beat later, the shard explodes. His hand starts to crumble around the captain, falling left and right. Make me a dexterity saving throw. As you look back up from the rubble falling down and see that he is missing the grand chunk right here where the shards had embedded themselves, and the eye that was glowing, spreading the power to the other one, is now gone. This one, black and vacant like an onyx. And he starts to lurch forward, falling. What'd you get?
25.
25. The captain dives out of the way just as the creature falls, smashing against the ground. All of the little boulders and coral go rolling across the floor, leaving only a small, fried gnome quivering and whimpering in the midst of the rubble.
Get him!
You did it!
Reef,
You all helped. Oh my god.
it's your turn.
The fight is still going?
There's a gnome there. Do you want to swap him out for the gnome?
Perfect. I guess I'll like climb up and see if he's alive.
You can see from where you are that he is breathing, but appears almost as if chilled.
Okay. Is that guy still around?
Nope.
He's gone.
Yeah, he crumbled to dust as well.
I want to look for pieces of pulse.
You can see from where all you see are little slivers in different places, but the actual pulse seems to be gone. The shards, both the ones in the eye socket and the one that you had charged through Emporo's magic.
Okay.
It's a good thing you guys finished that fight. Because it's
God.
9:09,
Yep.
and I will. We are going to finish the thing, but that's it.
The conversation.
The conversation, basically, we're going to have a get back home, but that's about it.
Right.
So you see the gnome. Well, I mean, that's assuming that the gnome thing here pans out. What are you going to do with him?
I guess I'm gonna. We should take him back to Zindar, I guess.
You walk up, get closer to him, the whip uncoiled in your hand, your crossbow in the other one, and you say, or do what?
I don't say anything. I just like collapse into the water and just start tying him up.
Okay. What's the command word for your...
Get him!
Soon as you start to do that, the rope ties him up into a bunch of little things, almost hog tying him in such a distinct manner that there's no way he's getting out of that.
Right.
The clouds depart. His eye looks up across the room at Emporo. Half-brother? And then he passes out.
No.
Emporo is left bewildered for the majority of the boat ride home. A scant awkwardness when he had to use a command word on the boat that echoes like one of his half-siblings. Pulling back into port, you can see Zindar standing on the dock, ushering you back in. His face, even the draconic features, have an air of worry to them. Reef, we saw a storm all of a sudden off of the eastern seaboard.
Yeah. I like just kind of toss the gnome over. That was this guy.
Even charred, Zindar recognizes the wounds. His mask.
I look at Emporo.
Oh, he has.
He has. I have it.
So it's him. All right. Do you know, is he the one responsible for
He was there, yeah.
and the collusion between the Zentarum and the Xanathar
Reach into the
Guild?
pouch and pull out all the papers.
Yeah. I'll like.
He collects them from you, leafing through them. Consider your debts paid and our deal in place, Eden. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Where did you get that trident? Another time we will have a conversation. I cannot wait to hear its name.
Cannot wait to tell you.
Reef, Captain, what will you do now? And where's your lizard? Also for another time.
I think now would be best if we got a drink.
God, I could go for a drink.
And is he going to be causing any more problems in my town? And he points directly down at the glittery green spearmint rhino.
I think Lepad has had quite enough shenanigans for a lifetime. I look at Lepad.
You may have one big man juice on me. No more. Eden,
Yes.
no more.
Oh, you got it.
Emporu, please come into the office and debrief me on the death curse.
Okay.
We need to prepare a report for Yishnok's tribe, should he not return.
I understand. Let us meet in your office.
Emporo was working for him the whole time. I need a drink.
Yep. It's good drink.
Good job on that revelation, because that is absolutely true. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed what we just went through.
Oh my goodness.
That was a long storyline that actually, I'm super happy that it came back around and we did it in the number of episodes that we had.
Yay, Rudy! I know how much you planned that.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I hope that others will get just as much enjoyment going back and watching the whole series from the beginning of Fury's Reach, because Satine and I planned this. What was that, 6+ months ago?
Yeah. No,
Almost
more than that.
Yeah, almost last May. So
Yeah.
almost a year in the making for that. And we have more. But I believe we'll be going on hiatus for a little bit,
Yeah.
which, again, we could all use a drink.
Yes.
So, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed that. Fury's Fate will be going on a hiatus for just a little bit until we get the next season all rolled up. We were really upset we did not get the intro for the whole season. Some elements did not fall in place, and we're doing things on budget, so
It sucks.
But we're gonna have some awesome D&D stuff coming up for you guys in the future, especially if you're a fan of Maze Arcana and of Eberron. We're gonna be running some nitty-gritty, hard-boiled noir in Eberron, and we're the only place you can come see it. So come over to twitch.tv/Maze Arcana. give a little follow so you know when we're doing it. Feel free to sub. Give us a little help getting that intro ready because we got some dope stuff planned. Oh, I really can't wait. Like we had our first meeting on Sunday for that, and it was incredible. The backstories that are coming up.
Gonna be weird.
Yeah, just so anybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna do next week. We're gonna do a wrap up. It'll be a Q&A, so everybody will be here. We'll probably have Yishnok back, who did us proud over there in Japan, whooping some butt.
Good job, Octopin.
And we're going to have everybody in for a little chat. If you want to ask any questions you have about mechanics or about, like, specifically this fight, all the things that were happening. If you guys have any questions about things that happened during the campaign, I will enlighten you as well. We will be getting out that little player's handbook, and we may try and have another raffle prize just for the Q&A. But if you have any questions, that'll be the time. And we will look forward to seeing you guys. Same D&D channel, same D&D time next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to read up on all the notes we were sending back to people if you have any questions for us next week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them did.
There's a lot of secret drops in those.
There are a lot of secret drops in a lot of those notes. Some people had extenuating circumstances, and like when Reef went missing for a little while, there are some notes that she lost in the forest, such and such, but a lot of them are there, and there's a lot of insight in those, and you can find those on our Patreon, but after they were posted on Patreon, I think like 5 days after that, we put them up on the Reddit. You can thank Dice Camera Fan for taking those from the Patreon and putting them up on the Maze Arcana or Fury's Fate, and maybe even the D&D. I think it's actually the Maze Arcana Reddit.
Arcana.
Yeah, so you can go to the subreddit for Maze Arcana there. Guys, thank you so much for playing with me. As a DM, it's hard. You don't always get those storylines to come to fruition, and we've had multiple ones in a row now hit, especially if you go back to the cause of a lot of this stuff with the original Pulse.
Yeah.
And it's been a really fun ride, and thank you guys for coming along, and I look forward to seeing what Season 3 brings us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if we'll change the name of it again, who knows? Furies.
Flaming Fury.
Furies.
If we go in the
Fate
volcanoes.
of the Furious.
Hey.
Too furious. Too fast. Too furious.
Tokyo Drift.
That's what Yishnok's doing right now. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right, guys. We'll see you a little bit later. I hope you enjoy the D&D content that they really put a lot of effort into. Thank you to Sirenscape for putting this up. Thank you, Black Magic, for making sure that we all look great. Thank you to Flowlight for the awesome lights. Thank you to D&D Beyond for giving us easy ways to look things up. We really appreciate Adam Bradford and his entire crew there doing a lot of work, putting in a lot of hours at Curse, making sure that we have the up-to-date stuff ready to roll. And, you know, Matt and Marisha did a lot of the voice work on the D&D Beyond site for reading a lot of those things.
so cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And we will be back sometime soon.
At least next week.
Yeah.
At least next week for the Q&A. So, if you won, send me the message at twitch.tv/MazeArcana, or I guess it's Whisper Maze Arcana or something like that. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.